All right, all right, all right. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Tonight we will be flying with the monkeys again. I'll be flying the Dash 8 Q400. Hey, I got hacked. Good to see you so quick. I'll be flying the Dash 8 Q400 again. Tonight we are going to be flying from picking up where we left off in Arar, Saudi Arabia, and we're going to fly to Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. Should be about a 2-hour and 40-minute flight-ish. So we're going to jump back in with Moondog and Draco here, and we will see if we can get the plane fired up.
Channel and watch, have some fun, do some laughing at people, and be laughed at the same time. I think I hear somebody making some noise.
Yep. Hey, Draco.
Hey, Zig.
Moondog, you back?
Yes, I'm back. We're all here.
And there's the Moondog.
Yep.
So I got hacked. This plane I got from Just Flight. It's a payware plane. You can have it too if you want.
For $29.95. No, actually, it's a little bit more than that, isn't it?
Shh, my wife might be watching.
Okay.
No, it's $5. It was $5.
Yeah, Zig's wife's watching.
That's
it
what
was
she, that's what she tells me those purses cost when they're on sale.
$4.95 plus tax.
Right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and
tell anyone that it was like maybe $30 worth of tax.
Yeah, right.
It was Illinois state tax.
No, it's not free. I got hacked.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. I'm not gonna talk through everything because you all have seen me do it a million times.
Yeah, we're all set and ready to go. I do want to take care of a little bit of business from the last stream. We have invited those to Discord, but what we're doing is we're inviting them to the general. But when we're streaming and there's technical issues or connection issues and stuff like that, we don't want to be trying to ruin the stream trying to help someone out on a technical issue when we can be enjoying the flight. Now, if we do it during like a non-stream time, we're all for that. We'll help out. We'll get everything connected right so that you guys can fly with us. But midstream, hey, can I join? We'll give you the link to the general, but the streaming will be locked. You'll have to wait till that we get some time to get down and get all the technical issues working well so that then we can enjoy the flight without having issues. Was that pretty much all the technical stuff done?
Yeah. That should have answered your question there. I got hacked.
Any rocket launchers today? We should be fairly safe today.
Lights are
on. Let's jump in this thing and get going.
Bank angle.
So, where's the key? There's a key here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute, wrong thing. Alright, let's move that out of the way. Start correctly. Also, allow people included in the market. Here, the annoying sounds. Yeah, disturbing sounds was annoying. Yes, that is why we've done that. And then there are certain members of the Monkey Show that already have access to, so they'll be allowed to jump in if they were to show up. So we're not trying to be jerks to anyone in particular. We're just trying to make it a nicer stream for everyone.
So you can just hang out after I got hacked or on a evening when we're not streaming, and we can do it then.
I did that.
Because you're already in my Discord, aren't you?
Hey, Panda, how's it going? Welcome back again.
Panda's jumping streams.
Panda hopped in on my afternoon stream too, so. That's fine, Panda. Check everybody out.
How do you join the plane? Do you mean how do you actually fly with us without? You need to join FS.
And you don't even have to be a part of Discord. We'll let you know where we're flying. If you jump on Join FS, you'll see us. You can fly along with us. Even with the delay, we should be able to keep up with what everyone's doing. So everyone would be able to be headed to the same spot.
All right, everything looks good there.
And we have that.
That
We have
on.
that. That's on. That's on. Beacon.
Yeah, we wanna
Tail
turn that
light.
on.
Taxi light. And as everything comes up, makes us there because we're going to 22,000. We'll want to actually, what we should do is test
And we're gonna set this up.
back to correct and then set this up to there. Set that over to that. That would be
116.
those set up. And we should do seat belts, lights, the coffee pot.
I believe that was your microwave.
No microwaves. All right, let's call up an airport. Oh,
You're calling
This
the
is an
airport already?
So am I.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, we
that's
don't
right.
have
This
to
is an
actually-
unmanned runway. So
yeah. Is it weird that I fly an A with my yoke? No, because a yoke would be in an A380. Or wait a minute, are they actually up to? They have a flight stick.
no, they're not stick and rudder. They're yokes.
They're yokes, okay.
It's weird that I fly this big plane with just a stick.
Yeah. That's it. You need to just go out and get a yoke then.
Sure. Anybody who wants me to fly with a yoke, the donation button is link is right in the description.
So
I'm not sure
I'm thinking-
which version it is. I got hacked. Can't look right now in the middle of the stream.
I am doing 28, taking off and going east. And we are not going to do it this time. We are going to do the pushback without the brakes on. That way, we
That
don't
makes
put it on the
sense.
back. They have joysticks, is what Panda says. But
And after Moondog's done pushing back and getting ready to taxi, then I will push back so that we zig again.
Well, I'm not very close to that yet.
what is up with my? I had audio for everyone, and then I jumped off of OBS and it was gone there. So, all right, jump back in the plane here.
Yeah, and I got red internet again. Isn't that awesome? Lovely.
You got red? How do you have red?
I don't know. Is it something about Saturday nights? Wasn't that when the last one was? Because like
Yeah.
Tuesday night it was just full green. Never even blinked off a green.
Well, maybe you have more international stars closer to you, and they're stealing your internet.
That's probably the eclipse coming.
It's El Nino.
What I think you need to do is you just need to tell Gunnan that you're a bigger star than he is, and he needs to give up internet space.
What?
He's not even streaming this weekend.
Well, then what's your problem, Zig?
I don't
Actually,
know.
we should not be. Well, is 28 going to be into the wind? Do we even know if there is any wind?
Nah, I don't even know if there is wind.
Then maybe we should just actually do runway 10 and then just keep headed out east. No, I want to do 28. All right, so 28 is going to be to my right. So I got passed behind you there, Zig. Draco.
I'm already back. I'm already pushed back further than you.
I've got a freaking mosquito from Canada type size.
Oh, so it's really small.
No. Female mosquitoes are like, can be like 5 inches across. As I bounce this thing all over the place like I can't drive. There's a big, huge plane right in front of me. Can you try and land in San Diego whenever you're close? I don't see why we can't make a pass through San Diego. Heck,
It will be a while before we get there, though.
Yeah. We do have requests for Australia. And we have on our list of places that we'd like to go, someone would like to run through Japan. I think it was Draco that said he wanted to drop a bomb or something still yet again. I don't know what he was talking about. Do you want me to type something in your chat?
I don't know about you sometimes, man.
Are you streaming? Come on. Do I need to hit refresh?
Who, me?
Yes, you. There it is.
Yeah, I've been up for almost 14 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's fine. We're on the Flight Simulator Steam Edition. I got hacked as I read Zig's stuff as he's trying to get his plane started.
I think he was talking about join.
Join. Most recent version.
All right, set our parking brake.
Light on. It's off. Leads. Off start engine 2.
Schnitzel life. Well, thank you for staying awake to watch. Second one to put anything in chat,
Turn
but
that off.
doesn't.
That's
First, second, 50th, doesn't matter. All right, finish pulling up here, and then I want
Oh,
to finish
come
setting
on.
up settings.
close. Are you having engine troubles, Zig?
Well, I didn't think I was.
And
Here
I've got
comes Mr.
one
Mundo.
person over in Twitch watching. Thank you.
Now let's see if it wants to go. Okay, now it's going.
If you move over a little bit, I can sneak underneath your wing and get past you.
You can wait in line.
I'm just saying.
You damn near put the nose of your plane right in the ground when you stop.
Yeah, well, that's because it's, you know, on a button and it's like full on. You can't like press the brake. I wouldn't mind getting rudder pedal setups with foot brakes.
Oh, the differentials.
Yeah. Even any kind.
All right. Well,
Okay, so Schnitzel Life is Sausage Life. Yes, I do remember Sausage Life.
Hi, Jake.
And all right, so
what is our heading? Our heading is going to be 118.
External
traffic.
Oh, come on.
Come on, I should have traffic as in it yelling that there's traffic right in front of me.
I can yell out my window, tell you I'm right in front of you if that helps.
Yes, please go ahead. I want to see how that works.
Laps at 5.
Always
what are
one.
you doing? You're shutting off number 1?
Not on purpose.
Okay.
But there's always one engine selector when I go to switch from main to tank fuel that wants to flip all the way over to off. Now I got the exhaust blowing out the back.
Set to warm, which is lead on minimum.
Let's see if this thing crashes right now. Let's put in wait a minute. Click that button. OMAA. Abu Dhabi. Arab Emirates. Altitude. That's good. It's 83 feet above sea level.
Yeah, it's just about at sea level.
Yep. So.
Alright. Set my flaps at 25.
Alright, says I'm ready to taxi.
More check. Looks good.
So we're good there.
Fine.
The last thing I want to do is set altitude here.
Alright. Close my cowl flaps to 3 inches. Close intercoolers to 4.
Because we're going to 22.5.
What runway did you guys pick?
Will I ever do a face reveal? If I did a face reveal, your computer would break. So
10 or 28?
we're going to be taking off on 28. Well,
10.
10.
We're at 10.
So no, I probably will never do a face reveal.
Which way are we headed? East?
East.
Oscar Echo Romeo traffic Bombardier Zulu India Golf taking off runway 10 departure to the east.
That's not what I wanted.
Oscar Echo Romeo
Let's take a look out here.
Bombardier Zulu India
You see
Golf
Mr.
taxiing
Zig
runway
coming.
10.
And that's good, that's good.
Well, you know what? Since I'm slower than you guys, I'm going to go ahead and take off.
I don't think you should. That one engine doesn't look like it's spinning quite right.
Which engine would that be?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up now.
Don't make me come back there. I will. I'll throw pennies in your engine.
When you guys turned around, Which way did you go?
We turned and we went to the right.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yes. Flaps. Lights for land on the landing. Landing and takeoff. Nav lights. Recognition lights. Pull forward a little bit here.
Okay, we're rolling.
You're gonna roll out and then roll on down?
Yep.
Makes sense.
So like I said, I'm slower than you guys. You guys can catch up with me a lot easier.
Why do I not? Oh, well, maybe I'm not down there yet. Why do I not see you guys?
All right. 100 knots. $110. 20. Rotate.
Arm, piddo, those.
And we're up. Zig, you're going the wrong way.
That's what I said. You guys lied to me. I said, do I turn right or do I turn left? You guys both said right.
If you're backing up, then you just turn to your right.
I wasn't backing up. I was already turned around.
Well, you can take off from that end. Throttle's coming up.
Flaps going up.
I mean, you are the quicker plane here, Zig. I mean, you did the Kessel run in 12.5 parsecs.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Someone in chat want to explain it to him?
Hey, Jake, welcome to the stream. Okay. What do I gotta do here? Take off prep.
On. Nav on.
Yeah, Panda, it wouldn't be that bad.
Altitude.
Spoilers set. Oh, come on. Hey, Panda. Just jumping all over the place tonight.
Oh, the turbulence.
What I'm looking at doing here is map. Traffic.
Leads off. Strobe to red.
Range.
Get out of there.
Out.
Strobe to red.
My autopilot.
30-mile thing, and there is a plane directly in front of me on the same heading. Plus 16, which means 1,600 feet above me.
Right, yep.
Oscar, Echo, Romeo, traffic, Bombardier, Zulu,
No one saw that.
Runway 10, west.
You took off already, didn't you, Moondog?
Yes. Yeah, it took off with mix at 50%. Shouldn't do it.
I don't think
shouldn't
that's
do
good
that.
for your engines.
No, it's not. They're probably due for maintenance just because of my issues of not starting up, running them right. But this plane actually has the maintenance thing on it. So if I have that realism on, I have to do engine repairs every so often. I have to do oil changes, oil top off. Ooh, that's something I haven't looked at in a while. Brito, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Carbear is almost redlined for me. Cylinder heads are really hot. My cowl flaps are all the way open.
Let me see here. Quickly run over here to this. There we go. We can airframe hours, engine hours, landings, brake conditions, tires. All this is good and okay. So we'll go back and we'll hit OK, and we'll go back into the flight.
Wrong one.
Aircraft, Beechcraft King Air 200B from not just flight 1. And we'll be nice, and while we're over the sand of Saudi Arabia, we'll take a look at it, the outside of it. And it'll even come up and tell you right above the plane here in just a second. It should say, come on. No, it won't do it. So I'm doing okay here. Let's.
I'll take a look at how Sig's doing.
That's what I just did.
And his props aren't turning for me.
That's what I was going to say. Is there something wrong with this? His props aren't spinning, but it's, as far as everything else, I mean, at least he's in the air at the right spot.
Zig's on a magic carpet ride.
Yes.
And let's check out.
So you were just a moment ago 4 nautical miles. Now you're back down to 3.6 nautical miles. We're bouncing on our distance between each other.
Well, what's your airspeed? Because mine's between 174 and 175.
Indicate it's 203, where it's been at.
Well, this is definitely going to be a long climb because we're going up to 28,000 and we're only at, well, we got just about another 20,000 feet or so to go.
You climbing at 1,000?
Give or take.
Okay. Because I know when I fly the C-97 with that autopilot, it doesn't like doing over 1,000 without it overcorrecting and going into a climbing stall.
Right.
Let's pull up the screen, look at it. Outside temperature 72 degrees now.
Cylinder head temperatures are coming down. Carb air temperatures are coming down, which I would expect as we're climbing.
Data. All right, so what I need to do is go into A board and pull up our directions here. We are 13 30. Click over. Which we already passed. We're on RAF. Okay. D.
Yeah, I didn't even go to the first waypoint.
Yeah.
By the time you get in the air, you're already past it.
Yeah.
It's a hot one today out here.
Is it?
Well, I'm 10,000 feet in the air, and it's still 16 degrees Celsius outside.
Which is roughly 64 degrees Fahrenheit. 12. 50. So those are all set. Nav 1, we're about 111 nautical miles. And
Moondog will be blowing past me here pretty soon.
no, you're 1.5 nautical in front of me still. You're at 10.5. I'm at 10.1. So we're climbing. I'm just climbing a little bit faster. I want to my speed down to 199.
Alright, I'm going to turn off my landing lights because we're above 10,000 feet.
Oh, damn it.
I turn mine off as soon as I remember because they're on the landing gear. The landing gear's folded away.
Right.
So I think that would just pretty much overheat, possibly start a fire.
Well,
From what I remember right, fires on airplanes in the air is not good.
well, unless they have like a fail-safe or something that when they go up inside it, they hit a switch and shut themselves off.
Which you would think they would have. If you look at this screen, that little square there, diamond, that would be our intrepid adventurer, Draco. And it would say +1, which means he's only 100 feet above us. Climbing is the arrow. That's how the radar works there. That's him right over there at 11.7, and I'm at 11.7 also, so probably pretty much the same height now. And now it's yelling traffic. What are you doing having traffic at this height?
I'm going to look back and see if I can see Mr. Moondog. I can't see him out my window, but I'm guessing he's pretty close to me if his plane's yelling about traffic.
Yeah, if you went outside view, I'm at your 8 o'clock.
Holy crap.
Dr. Eggman, yes, I do remember you. How are you doing? Fly out of Kent lately. Aha, I do remember. That big slow plane off to my right is Draco.
Maybe big and slow, but once I get up to cruising altitude, I can go like 4,100 miles.
Yeah, that's true.
And see, this is why I took off first, because I knew even if I got like a 3-mile head start on you guys, eventually you'd both pass me.
I could back it back off here once we get to cruising altitude.
Well, it just takes me a long time to get to cruising altitude.
Yeah.
I'm quite a ways behind you guys yet, so well, not quite a ways, I guess, but definitely behind you. You two are right on top of each other.
Almost. Literally.
Let me restate.
I was like, you want to stick with that phrase?
No, I'm gonna change, Pat. I'm gonna
Okay.
change. I'm gonna change my answer.
Pat, I'd like to go with, what are those two guys not doing?
Right. And I am not behind.
And there goes Mr. Moondog right over there.
Just flying along. That's all I'm doing.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not like it's an air race or anything. So
No.
Oh, it's not?
yeah, so you don't have to put your throttles all the way to the wall.
Well, no, but you do want to climb, so that's where they're at.
No, I'm talking about Zig. Every time we fly, I hear, and especially when he's in at dash 8. Oh, I guess I can back it down some more. I guess I can back it down some more.
Well, I won't be catching up till I climb another 3,000 feet and level off. Then I'll, be going supersonic. I'll be right on your tail.
If this were horse terms, my plane would be a Clydesdale.
Okay.
And Zig and Moondogs would be thoroughbred racehorses.
Well, in the full spectrum of stuff, we're really not that fast. We just happen to be faster than you.
No, if we wanted to, if we...
BP would say you're all tortoises.
Yeah.
True.
You go, when you get done playing those puny little planes that don't know how to fly, you know what I'm having? Okay, thank you for loading the rest of the graphics in. Alright, well, we are at 15,000, so I could probably back the mix down some.
Luckily, my plane has auto mixture, so I don't have to drop it to lean till I get to cruising altitude. It just immediately starts doing it as I'm climbing.
Yeah, well, I don't like that part. That's why the next game thing that I'm going to get is I wonder if actually another joystick would be right. Flight controls, because I just touched the prop feather, touched it, and it went from full on to full off.
That's more your sensitivity.
With the mouse clicking on to grab it? Okay.
Alright. Well, now we're in the air. I am going to go to an outside view. You guys can watch Moondog climb and pull away from me. And I am going to go for an environmental break.
Okay, so I'm going to turn around here and see his door open. Alright, so we're going to do the reference check to find out where everyone's at. Yes, hello, Officer Kevin Jr. How are you doing tonight? If I pull up this and pull up flight plan and go Zig, RAF, what's your distance?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Okay. Oh, let's see, 107 nautical miles. I didn't know what you were asking me there.
Yeah,
I got you.
107. Yeah. So we're 30 nautical miles ahead of you.
Yeah. Well, you won't be for long.
It won't be for long.
I just leveled out, so I should be.
You've leveled out at 20 already?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will be gaining speed.
Yeah. I forgot to hit the start on the timer when you take off. Because we are unmanned, we don't have...
So have we thought about an airport yet or anything? I mean, I know where mine's at. Well, I found a chart on one, and that's the one I'm doing, so...
Oh, airport charts, yeah. No, I have not.
I found one for runway 13. It's a ILS, so...
Okay.
Did you check weather or anything?
Not yet. I can in a moment here. Let me answer Officer Kevin J. What we're doing with Discord is once we're in a stream, we're not letting anyone join the stream on Discord. You can be invited to the Discord channel, and when we're not actually streaming, we will hang out, chat, make sure everything connects well. Because if we're having technical
yeah,
if we're having
issues? Wait, oh no, technical issues, okay.
Yes, technical issues, then it makes for a bad enjoyment for everyone. So what we're going to do is, during streaming, no joining Discord. We will give out the link, though, to it. That will get you into the general Discord, but it won't get you into the streaming section.
If you wanted, you can go to the Discord, but we are not in the general section. We are in the streaming room, and that is locked down on private. But if there's people that want to hang out in the general area, you certainly can. But we won't be. But like Moondog said, when we're not in the middle of streaming and off nights when we're not streaming, then we tend to hang out in those rooms, and everybody's more than welcome to hang out then. And you know, if we can get the technical stuff worked out, and you know, you can do some practice flights with us off stream, then you know, maybe you can fly in stream with us.
It just makes it easier. That way we don't have someone jumping in and doing fart noises or other worse inappropriate stuff.
Because we would like nothing more than to have a bunch of planes in the air flying with us, and just, you know, us three see different types of planes. And
Pilot Nav has dimensions at 13,451 feet, asphalt surface, runway true heading of 128.3 for 13 and 308.3 for 31. Instrument procedure.
So I'm looking at 13.
Oh, that's what I was going to do, was look for weather, wasn't I? Also.
Yeah, because I have a chart for 13. Approaches at 2,000.
OMAA. Weather. Abu Dhabi International Airport weather at 6 a.m. currently. Hazy, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 6 a.m. and it's 90 degrees already?
It's the desert, Maine.
Wow. What do you expect?
Right.
And they're also right on the ocean too, so they get humidity on top of heat.
Yes, 73% humidity. Wind is 11 miles an hour. Forecast for 4 p.m. 113.
Any missiles? No, haven't seen any missiles yet. I got hacked.
Wind is out of the southeast, so runway 13 would probably be the smart one. Wasn't that what one of them was?
That's the only one I could find a chart for, so that's perfect.
Yeah, you have 13 left and right, so that's probably the one that should land on.
Well, I'm programming it in now.
And it's a 3-hour flight, so we should be landing somewhere right around 7 o'clock, so it should still be daylight.
Oh, that's good. That means Zig will be able to see what he's crashing into.
Yep. Let's see, how did I do that? Menu, arrive. question is, do I want to 13 left or 13 right? What sounds good to you, Moondog?
Well,
Either
one takes
one.
right, one takes left, and I'll crash in the center.
I'm good with that.
I'll
Go for it.
I'll go with left.
It does have lights. Airport nav finder has just 13 and 31, no left or right.
E13L.
Okay. Gotta go. I will come back when I'm... Okay, well, we'll catch you later then, Officer Kevin.
See you, Kevin. Officer Kevin.
Joe.
Whatever.
And I'm sorry, and I'm going junior because I know that you're a younger person there with maybe your dad's account. Don't have a problem with that, but feel funny about calling him Officer Kevin when he's young.
Clearly not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can go with 1.
Why the heck am I doing freaking Smurfs? RNAV, one-way 31.
They have an approach waypoint called sober. Unlikely.
By the time we set down there, will not be sober.
Alright.
You should be just about at cruising altitude, shouldn't you, Moondog?
Oh, I've leveled out already.
I thought so.
Because I went to 22.8.
I got about another almost 5,500 feet.
You've actually slipped back far enough that I don't have you on my immediate radar.
I can see your tag, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, if I look back, I see yours. But
Zig
it's
should be
not-
catching up with us pretty soon.
He was 30 when we did a reference when you went off for that break that you needed to take.
MA.
Just call you Kevin. All right.
Where's... I'm gonna try something and hopefully I don't crash my plane. Go a little more turbo.
Alright, well, we have all that stuff set up. So now we're in the wonderful portion of the flight where it's time to go back and prop our feet up on the chair.
Or figure out your flight plan.
Or monitor your instruments.
MA, is that the last one? Is that the last one? MA is the last one.
You know what? We are at cruising altitude. I should probably come up here and go seatbelts off. Bright enough we don't really need the cabin lights on. Check temperature, 8 degrees Fahrenheit.
So, how far is it then from the waypoint MA to OMAA? Is it 13.1 miles? Is that right?
I have a waypoint AUH to OMAA is 1.7.
What do you have, Moondog?
Wait a minute. From MA to OMAA,
Yeah.
12.8.
Okay.
So yeah, my last waypoint's the airport.
Okay. Well, my last waypoint's the airport too, but I was...
No, the airport and my last waypoint are the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 23 nautical miles out from RAF now. Which, if we ask Draco, he doesn't know how far out he is. He has to get out his charts and his star nav and his little compass and figure out, okay, this is where I am. This is where I'm going.
I am about 36 miles from my waypoint.
36, so we're 17 nautical miles apart already. We can't be that much because we can see each other. No, I can't. I can't see you no more.
Yeah, I can't see you either.
Sorry, the next plane you see will be Zig. I have a green patch of grass down in the sand around an airport.
It's an oasis in the desert.
Must be.
I'm just glad we decided to do these planes and not the C-47s. Could you imagine how long of a flight that would be?
4.5 hours.
Probably closer to like 6.
No, because
You figure we're doing
about
we do over
140. Yeah, we're doing 140 in those, and at best 120, 140.
What waypoints do you have, Moondog?
All right, let me crawl back into the seat here, and we'll pull up this one, and we'll go that. We'll go flight plan, and we go. You want from beginning to end?
Yeah.
OERR, AAR, RAF, HFR, KFA, SIA, DOH, MAOM, or MAOMAA.
Okay. Alright, that's what I have.
That's what you have.
Yeah, just checking.
And I'm 8.5 from that turn. Or 1 minute and 32 seconds.
and I am about 23 miles from the turn.
We're about 15 miles apart.
Well, I'm doing 150, but I'm also still climbing.
Still climbing.
Yeah, when you get this high with this plane, you start climbing at like 700 feet a minute.
That's true, yeah. Where you end up doing that stall thing, and then you're like pointed towards the sun, but you're falling because it's trying to compensate.
No, it just, I start losing the manifold pressure starts going down as I get higher. So then I have to keep giving it more and more throttle until finally there's no more to give. So then I start using my turbo boosters to keep me at least at 50 inches of manifold pressure.
Boy, the desert sure is
Sandy.
plain.
Plain.
Oh, I see a Draco in my...
So when you get to the airport, that's the first waypoint. Alright, so if we pull this up, not that one, that one. So what I want to do is...
Luckily, I'm just about there.
See, I need to figure out how to get my fuel efficiency better.
You're what, Draco? You're almost there.
I'm almost at my cruising altitude.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not almost to the airport. Well, the first airport I am. Alright. That on. Leveler out.
So there we have Draco up there in the Boeing. Well, she registers in Join FSS as a 747, but he's not. He's a 377.
That took me 144 miles.
Stratocaster. What are you flying?
Stradivarius.
Stratocruiser.
Stratocruiser, yeah. I still like Stradivarius.
Or Stratocaster. I mean, you know,
yeah,
depends on if you're like a guitar guy or a violin guy, you know.
Do me a favor, both of you type something in chat.
Let's see. Let's take a look at the map here. Oh yeah. We've caught up, we're right on Draco's tail.
You're on Draco's tail?
I'm accelerating now. I'm already up to 167.
Oh, 167.
And Zig, what are you flying at?
How's it going, Moses?
And how much does your plane weigh?
I don't know. Let's see. I am at 250 at the moment.
250?
Yeah.
I'm at 202. But I'm trying to knock it down so I get the efficiency up to at least 0.5.
Who needs efficiency? That's no... Efficiency's just not really any fun.
So if we do the FS join map is where you were at, right?
Yeah, I was just on there for a second.
Is that working?
Yeah.
It's working? Good. Alright. Oh, did they do an update? Because the topography on it looks different.
Well, it must be what defaults, because I know you can click and change that to different topography views, but that's what it defaulted to, so I thought it was different too, but I don't remember how you cycle through them.
Because it's like green and then like the desert's sort of white.
Yeah.
Or tan, and then you've got the snow, which is like a darker.
Maybe the desert's always white. I mean, I don't remember flying over desert with it so much. Yeah. This is the most desert flying we've done, so.
Well, technically the desert can be cold too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If we do this, we'll pull up the map, and you got a Moondog in the lead, a Zig catching up there in a 2211, and then Drake goes back over here.
So the good news is my stream health has been back up to green for a little while, so that makes me a little happier.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
So this is our flight. We're coming down through. Should keep us over. Does anyone check that? Are we going over?
Looked like we were going right over. Are we going over Kuwait? I'm not on the map.
Are we going over?
No,
Yeah.
we're going way south of Kuwait.
Are we? Oh, I guess we are.
Does the
Yeah.
flight plan
Never mind.
take us? Okay, because I haven't actually looked at that portion.
See that little island just off the coast down there, quite a ways below Kuwait. That Bahrain.
All right. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
That's where my dad was stationed in the first Gulf War when he set up the
Okay.
hospital. They were on that little island there.
That's good. Cool to know.
I just happened to see it pop up there. We were talking about that the other night.
Yeah. Let's see. The flight plan does take us right over Kuwait and then straight over to Abu Dhabi. It's almost, even though it's VOR, it's almost like a straight GPS line over to it.
Yeah. I wonder what we'll see along the way. Just, brown desert.
Sand.
Sand.
And
Well, this is just, if you've
no,
played,
it'd be nice, yeah.
if you played ATS, this is what the United States looks like.
Am I gaining ground on you, Zig?
Oh, I don't know. Did I slow down too far? I don't know.
Uh,
I'm down to
is that-
228.
Well, because I watched it go. I just gained another 1/10 of a mile on you.
I don't know. Did I pass you?
No, you're below me
Oh,
and behind.
I slowed down quite a bit. Yeah, you're over there. You're off to my probably 2 o'clock. It looks like. But I dropped off to about 227 on the speed. Thought we'd
Well,
stay.
I'm at 195, but my ground speed is 323.
I can bump off a little bit more, so we can stay grouped up a little bit. Are you way out in front then, Moondog?
I'm not way out in front. I shouldn't be way out in front. Let me see here. 118 to HFR.
You're what, 118?
Yeah, 117 now.
I am about 130. About 139, 138.
That's what I am.
139, 138.
Yeah,
So
I'm
we're
138.
20. We're about 20 nautical miles. Alright, so we hit waypoint, so I need to actually drive this one to this, drive this one to that, and then we'll pull up
Did I ever?
keyboard and go
We could
after the.
we could let him get up and walk around.
Oh yeah, finally, I did the same thing for a while. Although there's like 8 passengers on my plane, where are they going to get up and walk to?
Right.
You know, if I let them get up and walk around, they're going to come up to the cockpit and bug me. So maybe I should. No, go away. 1760.
Okay, that's probably not good.
Probably not if you're saying it that way.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very good.
Okay.
A TBM 850. I'm not familiar with that one, Moses. Are you guys familiar with a plane that's a TBM 850?
TBM 850.
No.
Is that a prop plane, Moses? We like to fly prop planes.
What?
Wait, TBM?
TBM, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it, but I'm looking it up. It's a prop plane, single engine, cruising speed of 290 miles an hour, top speed 368, range 1748 miles.
I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in the game. It doesn't sound familiar. Who makes that, Draco?
Daher.
How you spell that?
Daher.
Huh.
And then, well, it's two names. It's Daher. And then I wouldn't even try to pronounce the second one, but it's SOCATA. First built in July of 1988.
Best in its class, huh?
Only 822 have ever been built.
Do you fly that in this game, Moses? Is it freeware? Is it payware? Where can I check it out?
Single engine. Oops.
Socata. I'll be right back.
He's gotta go get his wallet.
Well, with losing mine and getting a new card, I don't have the new card memorized yet. Which is always good and bad. Like, you know, you can sit down at the computer and go, oh, I can buy that. Where's my debit card? No, I know all the numbers. I could just put it in. Now I have a new one to memorize.
You know, I wonder why I can't hear the cabin announcements in this plane anymore. Like used to, there would be like the random, you know, flight attendant cabin announcements. I can't hear them anymore.
Did you forget to take Nancy out of the closet in the corner and unbind her and take the duct tape off?
Her name's not Nancy in this plane. It's
okay, Sarah?
It's Cheryl. Cheryl flies in here. I mean, I can go in and tell it to. Oh, let's see. Oh, you have X-plane. Oh, you have a fire every time you start it up? Yeah, that's not good.
I don't know. Actually, the DC-6 has smoke and flames coming out of it as it starts up.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
But he says he ends up having a fire.
You might want to cut.
It
might want to cut back on how much you're priming your engines.
It has the G1000 system. Yeah, Moondog knows how to fly that.
That's this one right here that I've got. That's
the one Moondog has in his Beechcraft.
Yeah, I really like it now. Now that it's not crashing the plane, but and when I mean crashing the plane, as in crashing the system in the game because of memory issues, but
maybe when I do my reinstall of the game and everything, maybe those random cabin announcements will come back.
Or you might just have to do like just reinstall the plane Or
Yeah,
you
because-
never did your reinstall after
No,
EasyDock destroyed everything, huh?
well, it wasn't EasyDock. It was the antivirus freaking out on EasyDock. But no, I haven't done that yet.
If
I
you
was
do
gonna
both of them, would probably be the best thing, because the C47, you've got Ernie and Nancy yelling at you all the time. Still yet, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's probably the plane itself
Yeah.
more than anything.
It says fire it. I know you said you had X-plane, but do you have FSX also, Moses?
It's almost like I'm a little kid up front here. I've got nothing to do, so I'm playing with the dials and turning the lights on and off.
I'm sure that's comforting to your passengers. Ooh, what's
What
this
did I
button
mug-
do?
Well,
What's
no,
this
it's not.
button do?
It's not what this button does. I'm just, randomly checking buttons, making sure everything's right.
When I see what he says here. He says, so I put prop to max, fuel to cutoff, ignition to auto, starter on, and when it gets to 13%, I start putting fuel slowly till I put max fuel injection. I don't know. Moses.
Wait a minute, but this is TBN 800. So it's with the G1000 in avionics in it. It's a newer plane.
Yeah, it's a newer plane.
13%, because you need to wait till you're over 15% on mine, or you'll have the hot start that they call it. I'm wondering if it's just quite literally 13% is just a hair too low.
Or maybe don't go to max fuel so quickly.
Yeah. Because even this, it's you just crank the fuel too low, like 20-30%, to get it to fire, and then it brings stuff up.
Then it says fire. Yeah, because sometimes, like, even on this dash, I don't push the condition levers all the way up till full till I do my taxi, and I'm already at, holding short of the runway.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
does it have like an auto rich, auto lean system? Because if so, you can put it on auto rich, and instead of full rich
Could
for
be.
fuel.
Yeah, depending on system, because if it's like mine or Zig's, it's
Kind of automatic.
it's
These Rolls-Royce engines are pretty high-tech. I'll be right back.
just fire, fire. Over in the corner, it might have Lucia Ball going, I don't know what I did. I just stood there and I turned the lever and it and it caught on fire. I'm sorry. Rick.
You do realize that probably nobody except for us three even know who Lucille Ball is.
No, I'm betting you that someone in any one of the chats knows who Lucille Ball is, other than the three of us.
Well, considering there's only me and you in my chat.
Okay, I said someone other than us in one of our chats knows who Lucille Ball is, okay? And I'll give it 15 seconds for someone to throw it up there. I know who she is.
But you can't Google.
Yeah, can't Google. Because if you Google it, then you got to come up with something important information that you have with it too.
What are we playing for? Moondog credits?
Well, of course. Yep. See, Moses knows. See, I knew it. Someone knew.
Okay, who was she married to then, Moses?
Oh, come. That's an easy one.
For us.
Hey, what's that button do there, Zig?
So Moses, I have that problem with one of the planes I fly, and the thing I figured out that that solves that problem is that I have to put I keep the fuel mixture at about 40%, and then it'll taxi like another plane, like a normal plane will. If I keep the fuel mixture at 100%, as soon as I take off the parking brake, it starts cruising on down the taxi lane.
That, or it's like when I jump in, the plane's already running. No matter where you have your throttle set at, it will rev up, and what I have to do is I got to run my throttle up and down so it syncs it up.
Well, no,
I've ended up down the street.
That F406 Caravan I have, if my throttle is on idle and the mixture is at 100%, it will, as soon as I take off the parking brake, it'll start cruising on down the taxi lane. It was one of the things that really annoyed me about that plane when I first got it. You know, you guys know how I hated that plane at first.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things. And then I figured out that if I keep the fuel mixture back to about 40%, that it won't do that. So you might want to try that, Moses. Pull your fuel mixture back to about 40%. That helped me with that same problem. On a different plane, of course, but
50 nautical miles to the turn.
Or if you have a prop, your prop control, you could dial it back on there a little bit too. I don't know how that plane's set up.
Airport's close to you. None.
Yeah. Desert. What's up, sand?
Emergency landing. Well, just landed on the sand.
You're how far out?
I was less than 50. I'm 45 now.
Alright. I'm at 54.
Gabriel, hello.
Actually, I'm at like 50, 56.
56, so you're 11.
Can I sum up a really nice approach in order to make a smooth landing?
Wait a minute. Who's he asking?
Clearly you have not watched a stream of mine before. Clearly.
Wait a minute.
Hey, the smoothest landing I ever saw you do was your belly landing.
Yeah, right.
Hey, that was smooth. That was silky smooth.
Yeah.
For the spark shooting out the back.
Right. I'm probably not the best person for that type of advice. I'm still trying to figure that out on my own, Moses.
Gabriel, I don't understand your statement there. I'm guessing it's like, what are we on? I am using Steam. Flight. What is this called? Flight Sim.
FSX Steam Edition.
Yeah, Steam Edition. Thank you.
What do you want?
Speech is quit. Yeah, I want something. Hey, look,
doing multiplayer through Join FS, and we are on Discord.
Did you like go down to 20,000?
Yes, I did.
Okay, because now you've caught up to me enough that you're at 9.4.
I have to look at the map. I don't even see you in my screen anymore, Draco. Where'd you go?
He dropped down and sped up during that process.
Yeah, I'm slowing down now, but I was at like 250.
You pulled way ahead of me.
Yeah,
Sneaky,
that's how he did it. That's what he did. He just dropped down.
Don't worry, I'll end up slowing back down.
Prepared
I'll catch
3D version 4 or X-Plane 11. Well, I've not played either one, so I would have to go with which one you feel that you want to spend the money on. Seeing how I've not played either one, I wouldn't even venture to guess. All I could say is from what I've watched other people playing and what prepared.
This is the only thing I know about that at this point, is that PMDG, who makes the study level aircraft, is only making planes for prepared 3D. So how's that for an answer?
Yeah. if you really want to know how to
If
fly,
that's
prepare
what
3D. Yeah.
if that's what you're into, but
Well, can I put my 2 cents in on this one?
sure.
No. I'm going to mute you on my channel.
Pushing.
Go for it.
Pushing. Alright. So, it depends on what you want. If you want a game with a lot of add-ons, FSX Steam Edition. Or Prepared 3D. If you're looking for something with good value, then go with FSX Steam Edition. If you're looking for something with really good graphics that you don't have to throw a bunch of add-ons to later, but you don't want to pay a bunch for, go with Flight Sim World. It's buggy, it's early access, but you get A2A quality aircraft, you get Orbix quality scenery, and it's on sale for like less than 19 bucks right now. But if you have the extra money to spend, I would say P3D version 4.
Yeah. Gabriel says, I have learned to speak English. Well, I appreciate that. Hopefully it's not in the like 30 seconds you did that, because if you did, I'm wondering if I'm not talking to one of those, cyborgs or something that goes, I learned how to speak English in 30 seconds.
Moondog's still trying to learn how to speak English tonight.
Moondog's been trying to speak English for his whole life.
I've been speaking English all my life. No, that's how I feel tonight. I think I'm going to go back and eat some more rice and Chinese.
You pull back your throttles to idle for minimums when I'm supposed to pull my nose up and keep it steady, but I don't find myself descending. I float so much.
Some planes do float. If his plane has a pressurization system, when he starts getting ready to land, he's going to want to depressurize his plane.
Yeah.
So that way it doesn't act like a giant helium balloon.
Yes, Moses, Flight Sim World is a newer version of FSX. They bought the game, so to speak, if you will. Right, Draco?
Well, Dovetail actually bought FSX.
They bought the rights to the game.
And then they took the core guts of FSX and built a whole new game around that core.
But technically, P3D core is FSX as well, correct?
Yes. P3D was built around FSX also. It was just built by Lockheed.
Yeah.
Where are you guys to speed at?
205.
Yeah. With your landing there, Moses, I'm not sure. So much of that's, some of the planes are so different.
He might want to check and see how much flaps he should have on landing, because if he has too much flaps, that's a lot of extra surface area on his wings, giving him more lift, and that's going to cause him to float.
Yeah.
A 757, you landed a 757 in San Diego on runway 27. I've never flown a 757, and certainly not I don't think I've flown into San Diego yet. Oh, I did fly in there once, actually, when we were doing air hauler, I think.
Yeah, you flew into San Diego. But a 757 should land no problem at San Diego, if it's the international airport.
Did somebody ask me where I was? I'm like about 33 miles out from FHR.
You're 33 now. I'm at 9.
So,
well, I got it floored again, so I'll be catching up with you chumps here pretty soon. Since Draco had to be all sneaky and do his 10,000 foot dive to get way back after I slowed down to his speed.
It was only an 8,000 foot dive, and I did that because I was having a hard time keeping my speed up.
Gabriel, here in Brazil, English is not as is not a second language. English is important for aviation, correct. Studying to be a real pilot. See, I still can't even speak, and I'm reading it.
It's English.
In
Still working on
Brazilian, it. Yeah, in Brazilian Air Force, have to train my English. Well, you're speaking it better than I am right now, and
yeah. If you want to communicate with Moondog very well, you have to write in food terms.
2 Big Mac, French fry, and a small Coke. Yep,
I mean, if you put all the words up where it looks like he's looking at a menu, he'll figure it out.
Thank you, Draco. Appreciate it.
No problem.
I
always
augers into the sand.
I'm always here to help.
Our next leg is 229 nautical miles.
Good Lord.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I'm making that turn now.
I just made the turn myself.
You did not just make the turn.
Yes, I did. It was like a 3-degree turn.
We made it early then, because you're behind me by 8 miles.
I'm over top of the VOR right now.
Your VOR's off.
Or maybe you're just slow at detecting that you need to turn.
No, not with this system.
Maybe your GPS needs to be recalibrated.
Here, let me fly your plane and I'll recalibrate it.
No, because I want this plane in one piece. I don't want it buried in the desert.
Yeah, right. Well, it should be. Why?
Wow.
Because you buried one of mine. Didn't you?
Nope, that was Zig and Ernie.
Zig and Ernie?
Remember, I was asleep.
Oh, that's true. Alright. It was one of you two.
And then it was them with the goat, too.
Alright, well, if Bubba back there is going to put his foot on the floor, I can put my foot on the floor a little bit too.
And I'm just creeping along.
ILS is 108.9.
I got all my engines running off of my center fuel tank, so that way I can drop some weight and pick up some speed.
Well, it's not going to matter if they're all feeding off the same tank or individual tanks. You're still going to use the same amount of fuel.
Yeah, but it drops faster. Because my center tank is over. Right now it's 83% full, and it's still over 6,000 pounds.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if you're consuming the same amount of frequency, it's not going to matter which tank it is. You're still going to lose the same amount of weight because you're using the same amount of fuel. You're just seeing a bigger difference because you're using it out of one tank.
I'm not familiar with Smart Copilot.
All right, Mr. Wizard.
I don't know if it's compatible cross-platform or not.
Is that Smart Wizard comment towards me, or?
Mr. Wizard, yes.
Yeah, okay. But
Now,
it might make you feel a whole lot better if you are using it all out of one tank, because then you can see it and you feel better. And then again, if you use it out of your center tank, when you hit the ground too hard and shove the landing gear up through that center tank, you won't have the chance of the explosion as much.
I just hope I land on you. Anyway, but for anybody who has P3D version 3 or 4, and you guys want to fly with us, you still can, as long as you fly through Joint FS, because it does go. It doesn't care if you have FSX, P3D, I think, or even X plane.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
Well, that
cool.
would be fun. So then, yeah. Who was it that was wondering? Well, I know that Evan's flown following behind me. I haven't seen him to fly with in a while.
He popped in.
Did he?
Not tonight. He popped in on our farm sim chat. Our farm sim stream in my chat real quick.
Needing to speak English, especially for reading manuals and checklists. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So where are we? Do we have a plan for where we're going after Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, we're heading for Pakistan next.
Yeah. We'll try and fly over Dubai on the way to Pakistan, which I've had a city in mind.
Karachi? No, that's not in.
No.
It's the southern tip of Pakistan, right on the ocean.
Mara?
I don't remember.
Gwadar?
I think it started with a K.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Hold on.
I was just curious.
Well, because I did the VOR for it just to check it out, and we have to fly right over the southern tip of.
No, it was Karachi.
Iran.
It was Karachi.
Karachi?
Yeah.
There's at least some mountains around there. I was just kind of getting excited about when we might see something besides sand.
Well, after that, after Pakistan, we head into India.
I don't even know what that looks like. So.
Jungle, mountains.
Oh,
Mountains.
Cool.
Yeah.
Looks like they have lots of roads.
Yeah.
Or are those,
some of those roads are not
those
nice
boundaries?
roads. Those, I think, are boundaries.
Wow.
Providences. No, some of them might be roads. If we're looking at the same map.
I don't.
We're
Yeah, well,
Karachi, and then maybe head towards New Delhi.
okay.
And then towards Nepal.
Yep, head towards Nepal, up in the Himalayas.
So that's our possible future there. If anyone is interested, that's sort of the direction that we're headed towards.
Certainly welcome to join us on the world tour.
Maybe down through Bangladesh, so that we can get to Australia through Indonesia.
And
that
nothing's
was one of
confirmed,
our thoughts.
And nothing's confirmed yet, but we might be flying the C-49. 47s. Sorry, my brain's already frying. C-47s through India.
Well, we might do both. Depending, we'll be jumping between these planes, which are closer to the 210 knot range, and with the C-47s that are closer to the 140. Is that about
I think
cruising
so.
speed?
Sounds about
140. 140, 150.
Yeah. Now, if we get coerced into flying with BP and we'll probably be flying 757s and learning how to crash those.
Yeah, because I haven't even sat in one yet. I need to do that on my spare time, I guess.
Well, I think the navigation is similar to your guys' planes, with the GPS and whatnot, and
well, mine's
and
nothing
the
like
autopilots.
this one's nothing like Moondog's.
Yeah.
But it's a big difference from the plane I fly to.
Well, yeah, you don't have any navigation.
Yes, I do.
Well, kinda. Not digital navigation. Hey, how's that?
I navigate just as well as you guys do, though.
Oh, you do? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Hey, Faithful. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you have analog navigation. And we have
I use
two distinctly different systems between Moondog and I for the digital navigation.
I use paper and I use arrows.
Mine's probably closer to airliner.
Yeah.
Flight management system than the G1000 is. That's more of a general aviation type system.
It's more executive and personal.
Yeah.
Private pilot.
But anybody who's going to fly with us, you know, we'll try and make sure we give you enough heads up so that way you can get in with us and everything. And also, the big thing is to make sure your plane has the range to keep up with our planes.
Or the speed, slow enough speed to not
blow past us.
But then again, if that's what you have and that's all you have and you want to fly it,
That's fine.
do the route.
Or if that's what you're
Fine.
comfortable with, that's fine. Hey, I can see the ocean a little bit.
Wait, what?
We work well together. That's why we fly here.
Way off in the distance, I can see ocean.
It's a mirage. I don't know what you're talking about.
And it's not really the ocean, just to let you know.
It's the Gulf. The Persian Gulf. I can see it from about 120 nautical miles to my 2 o'clock.
Yeah. You would be correct with that guess. Yes.
Concordsky Aviation, would a 777 LR work? Well, I'm thinking that would be quite a bit faster than us.
It would work. It would be fine. It's a plane that would fly, but...
Yeah, you'd fly about 100 nautical miles ahead of us, do a big circle, loop back up behind us, and you'd have to keep doing loops.
Kind of at that point, I'm just hooking a rope to the back of his plane and letting him pull me like a glider.
Well, haven't you flown a glider before?
Moondog, so help me. You're pushing.
No, I'm not. Not even close yet. But no, yeah, that plane's taxi speed is Zig and mine's flight speed almost.
Now, if we're flying the C-47s, those are a free plane, and you can go get those.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Stefano, welcome to the stream.
Very nicely done, free plane.
Yeah, they're as good as some payware planes, so I don't have a link in the description this time to those, but probably should add that to my stream description. Somebody make a note of that we should do that.
Hold on,
You writing that down?
No, I'm answering a question for Peter with the Farm Olympics.
Sure, Robo Nation. The way the sun's shining, it's kind of dark in here at the moment. Got the main panel here. Here, let me see.
And so that,
go ahead.
just because I brought that up, there is tomorrow at 2 Eastern Standard Time. You can look it up depending on your locations. Don't forget to watch the BPG Community Farming Simulator Olympics. That'll be on at 2 Eastern. There will be 4 challenges. 3 of them will be together for prizes. Winner overall for all of the events. It should be a fun time. I will be streaming it and competing in it. BP will Bipolar Profit, for those that don't know who that is, will be judging the contest and streaming it, so you can catch those on those two. Draco's, Zig, are you guys gonna make it?
I don't think I'll be able to. Well, I might be around, but I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be participating because I suck at all that stuff.
It's going to be more for fun. We need anyone interested that plays farming sim. Please join us. It'll be a fun time. Sign up though did end on the 17th though. Although don't let anyone know that I said it, but if you show up early enough, an hour beforehand, he was thinking of getting started, might be able to get a late entry into it. But I didn't say that.
So this one is a payware. Robo.
What was that?
And yes, that's the, if that's the Manfred, is that the Manfred Jans C-47 you got from Riku? That's where I got mine.
Yeah, that's it. That should be.
Yeah, Konkordsky. We fly that plane quite a bit.
I fly that plane in air hauler as much or if not more than this one, and I really love this plane.
Yep, Skytrain.
Paratroopers, also skin with that. We should do that. We should do paratroopers and fly over like Pakistan and throw the paratroopers out.
Actually, I was thinking about something that'd be kind of fun to try. See if we could, because I know you can hook the glider up to a plane and have it pull you into the air, or at least you used to be able to. Hook that glider that's in plane up to in the game up to one of the C-47s. See if it can pull it over into France.
I've only been flying now for about 6 weeks, I think, Stefano. Isn't that about right, guys? 6 weeks or so?
Yeah.
Right around there, give or take.
2 months?
I'm 2 months.
Still,
2 months.
Still pretty new.
So, in game, I had a 730. I have a 737 crossing my path ahead of me.
I had an Airbus go over top of me.
Robo says he flies the Airbus.
Yeah.
I have not flown anything that big yet. This is the biggest plane that I fly at the moment, and I think it'll hold, if I'm not mistaken, 60 passengers.
The Dash 8, I think. Ryan Fisher subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, Ryan.
Oh, you got a lot more hours than me, Moses. If you've got 410 already, I don't know what I have, but I'm not up to that yet. Although I do have quite a few for
Well,
as long
overall,
as I've had the game.
well, I'd say overall between the flights we've been doing streaming and in between streams and air hauler, you're probably about 200.
Probably. Don't say that too loud if my wife is listening.
It's okay, Mrs. Zig. We know who the nerds are. And we don't really pay for any of this stuff. It's all given to us free by Santa Claus.
It all costs $5.
Yep. This plane costs the same amount as your purses, so don't worry.
Well, some people would say, Moses, that if you're flying those big tube liners, you're not really flying an airplane, you're just flying a computer. Because they will land themselves.
Right. That's one of the reasons why I sort of still like flying this instead of that. You're really, even though we are on autopilot, you're checking everything.
But when it comes to landing, this will not land itself. I can barely land it. I could probably crash one of them big planes too if I tried, well, without trying too hard.
Yeah. Thank you, Ryan. Keep it up. Good so far. Well, so far. We'll probably, probably won't crash.
Hey, Beats, welcome back.
Welcome back, Beats.
Yeah. Definitely, Robo. I don't know. Anybody know how long till we land?
5 minutes.
I can tell you here in a second.
Yeah, I can go onto here, and
I'm
then
gonna
that's
say about a half hour. I'd say probably about an hour and a half max.
That's sort of an inside joke, Moses. My wife always tells me the person shoes that she buys that they were on sale for $5.
If you want to ask myself, it says estimated time to destinations 1 hour 27 minutes.
I was pretty damn close.
.434 nautical miles still left to go.
Woo! Good thing it's Saturday night.
ETA 1604 UTC time.
Oh, great. So what time is that?
Right.
Hour and a half.
Because we got
now. We're looking at 7:15 in game time. I would estimate when we land.
Yeah, that's the thing. Where's my local time?
All right, Robo. Well, thanks for stopping in, and thanks for the sub. I just got the alert that you subbed there. I appreciate it. We fly on, we usually stream on Tuesdays and Saturday evenings. So we have been throwing in a little bit of farm sim, but we fly quite a bit. So, yeah, so thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, anyone want to throw out the schedules that we've been doing? Other than that?
Oh.
Is that it?
Well, you can elaborate on the rest.
Okay.
Hey, look, clouds.
I was wondering. Wasn't sure if that was clouds or if I had fog building up on the windows. Let's see. Weekly schedule is Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. We do flight sim. I've been streaming on Wednesday afternoons at 4, but that's probably going to get pushed back on certain days depending on work schedule. That stream is probably going to go back to a little bit more of some of the racing and driving sims. Saturday afternoons at 2, I am with the rest of the Monkey Show, which includes Zig, Draco, Bipolar Prophet, Farmer Dad, Cavalier Roy, Kev the Blue Bear, and Stubby, and several others that make up the whole Monkey Show. We tend to do ETS 2 on multiplayer. Then we Saturday night we do the flight, which is normally Draco, Zig, and I. And then Sunday afternoon 2 Eastern is farming on the BPG community server. And then throw in a mix of, well, do you feel like streaming tonight, Zig? Yeah, well, I guess, why not? What are we doing? I don't know. You want to fly? You want to, 7 days a die? Some farming? Okay. So that's the rest of the schedule.
We are on Discord, if that's what you're asking, Konkordsky.
Well,
And once Trucker MP gets updated, we might throw in a little bit of ATS every now and then too.
yeah.
Good night, Robo. Oh, that is the Gulf over there a little bit, isn't it?
Persian Gulf. Yep. Watch out for pirates. Well, actually, they're further
Or
north.
further south.
Well, they're south, closer to the Gulf of Oman, and then aren't they up north near the top there? No.
No, they're south down around
Yeah.
Somalia.
Yeah, that's right. Because I was watching a program on the pirates in this area, and some of the defenses that some of the shipping companies are going to keep the ship safe. The barbed wire and the water cannons and the extreme that they go to, it's like they're more fortified than the World War II prison camps.
I am 124 miles from my waypoint.
124. I just turned 109.
No, we're not doing VATSIM or IVAO. We're flying together using Join FS.
Yeah, we're just using our individual in-game ATS
ATC.
ground controls.
ATC.
Lucky that I got half of it out correctly and I didn't stumble over that.
English.
Actually, you got 2/3.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to say something in your chat and you're not going to like it.
Hey, 2 out of 3 letters isn't too bad.
Oh, I can finally see Moondog ahead of us there.
And now Moondog gets timed out.
Nah. That's not even the worst I've been called today, so.
It's not the worst you've been called today in the last 2 hours?
Ironically, no.
Ironically, no. Have you been talking to your wife again? Yeah, jumping on Zig's stream and I see him chasing down a King Air.
Mm-hmm. There it goes over there off my right wing.
Yep. About a little over 7.5 miles out.
Yep. And since the flight attendant is walking down the aisle with the beverage cart, I think I'm going to take a environmental break. I'll be right back.
Okay, should we talk about him while he's gone?
Nah.
Nah. All right. Oops. Not a big oops, but it's just a click the wrong button oops. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Or I can do that there. Just playing with the move to X-Plane 11 or PP3. I'm not going to move because I've got too much invested in this one at this time. Draco's even looked at Flight Sim World, and I'm enjoying this and probably stay here. Bipolar Prophet, he still plays on Flight Sim out of the box with the does he even have the accelerated?
He has a Steam edition.
Well, he has that, but all his BA flights, virtual flights, that's on the original out of the box version.
Well, then I would imagine he has the acceleration.
He probably does, but I won't even guarantee that.
Well, I think he almost has to in order to fly like the add-ons.
That's true.
Thanks for the sub, Konkordsky. You got to go fly your FS Labs Concorde. Ah, that sounds interesting. I haven't flown one of those. Have you guys flown a Concorde yet?
No.
But from what I can tell, you take off, 3 seconds later, you land halfway across the world.
Well, I think it's more like you take off, you fly halfway to your destination, the RAM on your computer is eaten up, and you have to reset it.
Is that how it works?
From what I understand, it's so freaking complicated. You better have a bad ass computer to run it.
To fly a Concorde?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is to run it on like FSX Steam Edition, where it only uses 2 gigs of RAM, and it'll never use any more than that. Flying something like that, it causes memory leaks, and then the game has a tendency to crash.
Yeah.
What game are you flying it in, Konkordsky? If you're still here. I don't know if he's still here or if he left while I was on break or not.
Your break? Yeah.
Yep. And you don't want to go in there, by the way.
Well, it's a good thing I'm on my own plane then, huh?
I used the one in back anyhow.
Well, I'll take this opportunity to go. Anyone that's actually subscribed to my channel, take a second and jump over to Zig and Draco, sub there, because even though we stream together, we're streaming from different points of view, and we've also streamed at different times. You know, Draco was on this afternoon by himself in Flight Sim World. I was the other day with the rest of the Monkey Show. So, and Zig's got videos up from stuff that he's done on his own. So take a second to subscribe to the rest of the Monkey Show, and even like Bipolar Prophet, Cavalier Roy, and all of them.
Yep, check them all out. They're all on the main page of my YouTube channel, as well as Moondog's and Draco's page as well. Oh, you're a P3D guy, Konkordsky. Okay. And
that would explain why he can definitely do that, and he could definitely school us with that plane.
London.
It also explains why Zig's why the windows are open in the back of Zig's plane.
Yep. To air it out a little bit. All right, Moses. You got to wake up early to fly as many flights as you can before work. I got you. Well, thanks for hanging out, and come back and see us again. London to New York in 3 hours. Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's what that plane used to always do. That's why.
That's quick.
I gotta get a screenshot of this. This is anyone looking out the back towards this where we came from with the setting sun. That looks nice.
Oh, but you do FSX Steam as well. Okay, yeah. For fun.
Oh wow,
I got you.
That is nice.
as I hit the wrong button. I don't want to escape and end the flight. Not now.
Well, at least you're not hitting F8 and causing yourself to space
Yeah.
shuttle.
Yeah. I got to keep an eye out for my top of descent marker. Got to keep paying attention to that thing. My little window.
Oh, well, that would be a good thing to know. Top of descent. Well, we've been going for about 2 hours, just over 2 hours. So.
Well, I watched
about an hour or so out from.
I watched the little refresher video before we started, so I remembered how to program it in. So I just got to remember to pay attention for it, so I know when I'm there.
See, this plane, I should be able to have more of that information, but I don't have it in here.
70 miles.
Yeah, I gotta wait. I think we got a little bit to go before we get there. We still got 70 miles to KFA.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm 61.6. Did I pull ahead of you? I slowed down. Slow down some more. I didn't want to pull off the throttle too much while I walked away and end up in a nosedive while I wasn't here.
You're about 9.4 off to my 2 o'clock. Almost 3.
You guys had just said that. I'm at 51. Where are you guys at?
59.
59. Yeah.
I'm probably somewhere right around about 64. Probably about 68 now.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'll get there first, or Drake will get there first, or Zeke will get there first. One of us will get there first. We'll start to come in, and all of a sudden, this big freaking airplane will just come swooping in, cut the corner like Roy would, sneak in there and land and go. Well, what took you guys so long?
It pretty much, because we'll be on our like
approach vectors,
our approach patterns and stuff, and Draco will just like hand fly it right in and go, hey, what are you guys doing? I'm in.
Y'all's computers take too long to fly your planes in.
Well, that's because that's the correct direction that we should be flying in. We can't go. Well, we just thought we'd fly this way.
Why not?
Well, Schnitzel life, that's something that we don't want to just start saying, and I think I'm just going to politely remove that statement. But I hope you feel better. Alright, so sun's starting to set. Actually, no, that's sort of a cool picture. Let's kill the beacon for the moment. No, that's the beacon. To jump in the back. No problem. That's why I just deleted it and didn't do anything past that. So I can't get a backwards facing view. But we'll turn on inside pilot seats to dim. And flight plan. Still bummed out about Chester and Heath Ledger and all the others. Well, I can understand that. Depression and such is a very, let's see, correct words. Depression is a very serious and very troubling part of the health and psyche of many people, and there are plenty of people out there that are skilled and wanting to help when the person's wanting it. What plane are you in? At EMC Gaming. We will jump out and take a look. We are in a Beechcraft King Air 200B from Flight 1. Reminds me, I got to get a hold of the guy that's painting my plane skin and yell at him and find out where the skin is for this thing. Are you guys all busy with your trip planning and such?
No.
No? Was 54 US? Oh, wait a minute. Or am I supposed to say the Zig's wife is in the room? Answer. It was 595.
Yeah.
It was 54 is what I think it would cost, though. Distance. Oops.
Hey, Tornado Alley, you just flew from JFK to London in FSX. Nice. Welcome to the stream. Oh, well, thanks for the sub, Tornado Alley. Hop over and check out Mr. Moondog and Draco as well. That's who we're flying with tonight. What plane did you fly in?
Yeah, 54 US dollars.
You're doing some serious calculations over there, Moondog. What do you got going on?
Oh no, EMC was wanting to know how much this was on Flight 1. It's $54. And I'm putting in nav.
And if my
signals in.
If my wife's listening, there was a $50 discount, and it only cost $5. It was on sale.
Yeah, but you don't have this one.
Oh,
you
no,
have
not that one.
You have that crash, or Dash 8, sorry, Dash 8, and that was a little bit cheaper.
Good thing she doesn't watch my videos and my streams.
No, my wife doesn't, but I'll leave and go and tell her. I just spent $50 on this. Do you have a problem with it? No problem. You didn't go and spend it at the freaking bar, so.
Oh, you were flying an A350. Nice.
50s. It's another big jet, isn't it?
Yep.
Everyone likes the big jets.
Everyone likes the tube liners. We're prop guys here at Tornado Alley most of the time. Oh, we got a little more scenery.
Yeah. Half tempted to drop down a little bit and see a little bit of the islands before we cross over, but then we got 174 across from Kuwait over, not Kuwait, Qatar.
Let's take a look at the map.
Take a look at the map.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's all take a look at the map.
Okay,
No.
yeah, let's all take a look at the map. So, yeah, we're flying to Abu Dhabi, which is right here.
Yeah. Abu Dhabi. I'm going to be crossing southern portion of Bahrain. Bahrain. Over the center of Qatar. And then after we catch the waypoint in Qatar, it's sort of a straight line to Abu Dhabi. So.
Yeah. Actually gained a little ground on Zig.
So the 3 planes there, that's the 3 of us. It says there's 24 people up on FS Join.
Wow.
And they're all over, well, not all. There's a good portion of them all over the U.S.
That looks nice. The sunsets in this game and the sunrises are really nice in this game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey Travis, how you doing today?
Travis D?
Is that Travis
Yep.
D or
Hey,
what
Travis.
the heck is he doing in yours?
Yeah, no
Hello,
kidding.
Travis.
He felt bad for me.
He felt bad for you. Hey, Travis, I'm really excited to check out your Farm Sim mod. Draco and I were just talking about that last night.
I'm not interested in trying it out. I think it's just
Well,
wrong idea.
Well, we're going to kick you off the server then.
Kick me off the server? Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
I was
Fine.
I was telling Draco last night that I had watched Ian Robson's stream and that he had modified his save game he was playing on the county line map, and he had modified that so that he could feed corn to the cows in the wintertime. And Draco and I were talking about it, and I saw you post that today, and I was like, that is just weird. Gotta check it out. Probably mess around with that tomorrow and see if I can get it up on the server.
Yeah, I actually downloaded it already. It's sitting in a download folder.
Oh, is it? I haven't downloaded. I didn't make it that far today. I didn't have time, but
Moondog is on Discord.
Yeah. Is it the fact that we're in Zig's channel instead of my channel, and Travis hasn't been invited to it?
well, we might be able to change that here if I can figure out how to do that.
Now that does not go against the rules because Travis hangs out with us as part of the Monkey Show, and
Yes, he is.
the other
He is
a bunch
Monkey
of the
Show
other stuff.
approved.
He
Yes.
said that's where he got the idea.
Oh, so he was listening
Oh.
to it. He got the idea, and see, someone took care of something you wanted.
No,
So-
he got it from the same video you were watching, I'm guessing.
Very good. He was watching Ian too. I sent you a link to the Discord there, Travis. If I think it'll let you in. It's a locked room, but I sent it for this. Let's see.
Got a little bit of misty clouds down there below us.
I might have to send Travis a friend request first. See if I can find him there. I sent you a friend request also, Travis.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out the dynamic hoses because Game Extension has it, but I don't know if you have to have special tractors and implements for it to work, or if it hasn't been implemented yet and it's just in Game Extension or what.
The other guys are Mr. Moondog 88, is that right?
Yes.
And Draco 411, is that right?
Draco
0411.
He says that he sees us, but it will not let him join the conversation.
You might have to accept my friend request first, and then I can give you permission to come in. Or maybe if you just go into the general first. I just don't know. This is the first time we've used a private room, Travis, so I'm not exactly sure how it all works. Not gonna lie.
Don't let him fool you, Travis. He's just being mean because that's how he is.
All right, he says done.
Now you should be able to come in, I believe. Let me get out of there. Now you should be able to come in.
Zig's incapable of being mean. That's why BP gave him the nickname The Preacher.
The Preacher.
Well, the last preacher that I know of that I think in that regards was the preacher in High Plains Drifter, and he wasn't very nice at times.
Only when he had to be. Only when he had to be mean.
That's true.
You know what? While Travis is here.
Yep. Travis is in the general, but it's not letting him into
Still
private
not
streaming.
But Travis,
Yeah.
you're now a mod on my YouTube channel.
Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, I didn't. Okay, let's see here. I forgot to. I added him, but I forgot to give it actual permissions.
That's the other half of that.
Yeah. There he is. Hey, Travis.
There we go.
Hey, Travis.
All right.
Hey.
Sorry, it's my first time. I'm still new to that part of it.
Oh, no worries. I was trying to figure out how to accept your friend requests.
Yeah, this is the first time we set up a. We were streaming. What? I don't know. Was it maybe Tuesday night?
Tuesday
And
Yeah.
I put a Steam invite or a Discord invite on, and we had somebody come in, which was fine. But then we had somebody coming in, popping in, making like whoopee cushion fart noises, and then jumping right back out in the stream. So
Yeah, I was watching that
Oh.
stream, so I heard it. So.
we had to lock that down a little bit.
Of course, Zig didn't help encouraging him by laughing.
Like, you know.
Well, what else you gonna do, right? I mean,
Yeah.
kick them, move on, and whatever. So anyways, yeah, let me know if you. I don't know, that mod is really pretty plain Jane, not much to it, but let me know if you have any problems or anything, and I'll see if I can figure something out. But gee, you guys could look at it, probably do what I did.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I'll definitely try and put it on the server and see.
Yeah, I had added wheat and barley and everything to it. And,
Yeah, I saw that you added barley for the sheep and barley for the pigs. Or
yeah,
no, pigs already get barley.
they do. I just switched. I just put it in there, moved it to a different one of the other food type levels, just to see if it'd go. Make sure I was getting it into the right spot. And it did. I think I added barley to, like, I don't know, the root crop section or something. But yeah. So yeah, if you've got that CCM mod and you have it installed, it'll require you to do the CCM. But if you don't have it installed, then you can do it'll do corn.
Huh. Very cool.
So
are you on the BPG Facebook, the Monkey Show Facebook group?
Yep.
So we live in the, relative to the BPG community, we live in the same neighborhood. I don't know if
you're about.
Oh, did you figure that out? Yeah.
Well, the very first time I ever got on the server was on Sosnokanot, and you were on there.
Oh, okay.
And, that's been a long time ago.
It has been a long time ago, yeah.
But, I think all four of us ended up at this on that same map right around the same time.
Yep.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're about 3 hours north of me. I mean, Conway.
Yeah. Actually, we went to Branson a couple weekends ago and probably drove pretty near you on the way there, I would guess, right?
Yep. I can see a sliver of I-44 from my back window.
Yep.
So, we've got about 80 acres of land here. And,
do you really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my family, my mom and dad, and my brother, and myself, and my grandmother, and several cousins, and we call this the daily compound. So
what you need to do is get all them out there, clear a path so that you can make a little grass runway, because the next thing Zig is doing is he's going out and buying himself an actual plane to start flying.
No, I'm not.
He hasn't told his wife yet, and what he's going to tell his wife is, don't worry, it's only $5.95.
Right.
Yeah.
Either that, or you can hire us and you can start your own farm and hire us as your farm hands.
Yeah. Well, we lease out our land. The guy here in town is putting the hay up, but we have cattle around us, and just stock cattle. My uncle used to own one of the largest dairy farms in this area, and he went out of business a long time ago. But milk prices went down. Small town family farmers just can't hardly make it. A whole lot anymore. It's really tough. So
it's funny. Speaking of cows, I read an article where they're studying the effects on feeding seaweed to cows instead of the regular food that they get.
Yeah.
To reduce the methane emissions that they produce.
Oh, good Lord.
Interesting. Huh.
Cow farts are killing the planet.
Well, they said that they said that the methane released by cows is more than all the planes and all the cars in the United States produce.
I don't know. They should don't be.
I would say the methane release from all humans is more than all the cows.
Wow.
Only after you eat one too many bean burritos.
Well,
And this, folks, is what happens when you add a fourth monkey to the group.
It goes downhill exponentially by the number of monkeys in the room.
Yeah.
So if you had like 8 of us driving, it just goes right down the drain.
Well, and I'm relatively still a new monkey, so.
Well, we all are.
Well, yeah.
Well, if you've been around since Sabnaska, then you're about the same amount of monkey as the rest of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's where it all started, anyways, wasn't it? With the community farm, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I
could say we've all been monkeys for as long as we've been watching BP. So.
Yeah, I was watching BP before that, but as far as the whole the whole monkey show crew or whatever. That's kind of when it all started. So
yeah, it really did. Yep.
So I'm a little concerned that looking on my GPS here, when I hit DOH, I make like a 180 degree turn and go back the other way, and I'm
No.
There's a line going that way.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at this. DOH.
Is that where you're headed to, right?
That's where I'm headed to right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still on a heading of 125.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
And
after
which way
that
do you
is,
guys turn?
I turned about 5 degrees to the south. After that is MA, and that's a heading of 107 for 172 nautical miles.
Okay. Well, I turn to a heading of 103 for 173.7 nautical miles, and that's right to the airport.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what it says in my nav log, and that's what I have programmed into the FMS. But when I look at the little thing, it looks like it's going to take me off in the other direction.
Well, if it does, then you tell it, no, I'm going this way. And you do like I did the other night, and every time I kept trying to fly off, it would just want to change direction.
But, yeah.
I flew, speaking of that, I flew that C-47 from St. Louis all the way out to Las Vegas. And when I got into Colorado, I had to stop and get fuel. And, well, no, as I'm coming in to land at this one airport, I'm like, oh, I'm at about 12,000 feet. I dropped down to about 10 because I need to start to drop down. There's a freaking mountain right in front of me. I had to go back up and over it, but I didn't have enough because of the weight or fuel. I had to bank and loop around it, land, and then when I went to take off, this thing was down in a bowl. I had to do circles while going up. You know how we've done, we got to drop air and keep spiraling down? I had to spiral up so I could make it out of the valley. So I could get over the mountain so I could go over to Vegas.
And Moondog, I thought you had plenty of hot air to blow everybody anywhere.
I am no longer talking
Wow.
to you. That is it.
Yeah.
It got real quiet.
I'm just going to go through my regular checks and check like fuel and stuff like that. That Travis dude, I'm just not going to talk to him.
All right,
No, that's fine.
That was rougher than me saying the only way he can understand English is if he looks at it on a menu.
Bag of corn chips.
Can I have...
Yeah, so...
Moondog, we wouldn't give you near as much crap if we didn't like it.
And the reason is because you're asking. I dish out moderators due to time in the stream and stuff like that, and those that I feel that would be how I feel is a correct moderator for my channel. For that matter, Travis isn't even a moderator yet, and he probably should be.
And he's already a moderator in my channel.
Right. Well, he hasn't ever typed anything in mine, or he would be. But no, I don't hand out moderators to those that just ask for it. If you stick around and have a nice time, then we can maybe you can become one. So that just explains that.
Right.
I'm gonna have a problem here because after DOH I have 1,970 nautical miles to MA. It says.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's.
And then I got 2,112 nautical miles to get back to my approach.
Where's it sending you?
I don't know.
Is it because of what you put in for your approach?
No,
You-
because
you did
my
it.
approach is after the MA waypoint. That's what I thought too, but
Why don't you just cut out that waypoint and just
because
Take
I'm not
heading
sure.
right-
I'm not sure how to do it, and then that's gonna freak out my whole top of descent, and I'm gonna be winging it again. Dang
well?
it! I mean, that's fine. I've done it before. It's just
I was gonna say just forget about that. Take it off GPS and just take a dead reckoning and
I don't know. No,
just follow a heading. And
I don't know how to do all that in this plane, Drago.
you don't have a compass.
No, this plane doesn't have one.
So I have three choices.
Yeah,
I have
has-
three
It
choices
has
here.
one.
Add moderator, block, or put user in timeout.
Are you talking about
Which
Draco?
one?
Well, I'd go timeout for sure.
No, Travis has finally typed in there, and I'm trying to decide: add as a moderator, block, remove,
Well, if-
timeout.
When you
I
hit
have two other channels I can go to, so you do whatever you want to, Moondog.
when you hit DOH, you could take a heading of 103, and that'll
Yeah.
put you at 173 nautical miles from the airport, and you can start your descent from there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was thinking that's what I might do, is just delete that waypoint and let it auto go to the next one. Maybe we'll just figure it out.
Or you could even hit a direct to, which
I
is
don't-
the
I
D
don't-
with the arrow in it.
Not on this one.
Or you can even do, oh yeah, you don't have that. Or find the MA and then hit menu and activate that lot.
Well,
leg.
I'm hoping if I can just delete the one to MA, that it'll go on to the one that was right after it that starts the approach.
Which is-
So
Yeah, you should be able to.
because I have a delete button, so we'll see if that'll
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, because
The
I can
worst-
see you're about
the worst-
4 miles to my 5 o'clock.
Travis is now a moderator in my channel.
Well, he is in mine also, so I don't want to hear it.
I was first though.
Yeah, you were first.
Yes, you was. And you was the first moderator, timed out, too.
Yeah.
So to make everybody feel better, though, the only reason why Draco was first because he was the first one that popped up on my YouTube. So
Well, no, he was the first in mine also because he was the first one there, too. And and before anyone else gets upset, I add the moderators for the Monkey Show moderates for themselves, for the other moderators, or the other channels. I would be probably a moderator in Travis's channel. I am a mod in BP's channel, Zig, and Draco's. So that's just one of the things that we do. If we're all streaming, we're all sort of got the other one's channel up, and we're attempting to watch everyone's chat so that no one gets into any unclassy issues.
well said. And if
Yeah,
anybody's wondering, I have a channel, but I don't do anything. Because, as BP would say, I can't be arsed to do it. So, no,
It's
not
too
something I'm
complicated.
really. I'm just not something I'm interested in, and my dedication level for something like that is very short. So,
It actually becomes addicting though once you start.
yeah, I can imagine.
Well, if you're doing well and having fun, and you're able to present yourself well enough, it becomes just like hanging out and talking with the guys that you're with,
Right.
and it's a whole lot easier. The three of us doing it together, we can
Yeah.
have a chat and be quote unquote entertaining as we go along,
Yeah.
instead of sitting here and waiting for that one person to jump in chat, and you go, Travis is here. Oh, cool! I can talk to Travis now. I've got something to say. You know. Because you're waiting for that one person. I've done that,
Right.
and it's like, oh my gosh, will someone please show up so I don't sit here and just
Ramble on.
I'm cruising along. Oh, this
Yeah.
guy looks really nice. Oh, look, that star looks bigger than that star. You know,
Yeah.
That's what happened to me this afternoon when I did that short stream. I was just rambling and rambling and rambling because I didn't want there to be dead air. And I think, well, it was Panda. Panda popped in for a few minutes.
And you said, "Thank the Lord, there's someone here to talk to."
I actually started mine to show my kids that putting videos up on YouTube isn't such a big deal, and I could do it too if I really figured out how to learn how to do it.
Right.
And then I sort of got...
Figured out how to learn how to do it yet?
And then I'm still working on that part, but I got some up there. I never said they were good. But,
no, I've seen them. They're good. The consistency might be down a little bit right now,
Well,
but you know, so's mine.
It's the basement project, you know. It's the same reason I can't play on the farm server on Sundays. So, you know, real life. My wife's cracking the whip.
Yeah, we saw how scary she can be.
I know, right?
So yeah. All right, so I am.
Like I said, if we had feelings, we probably would have had our feelings hurt. But
I am making my turn to MA.
not making my turn.
Well, I'm still. Well, I'm 14 miles out, but I think I need to hit a quick environmental break before I make my 180-degree turn and have to. Well, maybe I should do
Figure out where
that.
the heck you're going.
Yeah, I can't think about it. I gotta go pee.
Yeah.
Doesn't it figure though? The whole damn time we were flying over the desert, not one cloud, nothing to break up the scenery of just sand. Then we get over where there's islands and towns and things like that. Freaking clouds everywhere.
You can't see crap. Yeah.
Well, it's the heat bringing the moisture up out of the water, and it's producing clouds, and then you know they're going to rotate towards the other side, and then it's going to drop rain right on the coast, and then dry out, and there you go.
Mr. Wizard, everybody.
So at 170, do I want to start dropping yet? It's 166 nautical miles.
I'm gonna start dropping at about 100
That's what I was thinking. Just crossed my brain.
because I'm only at 20,000, so it's not gonna take long to
No,
get down to where I need to be.
dropping at 1,000 from 100. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's wanting to turn all the way around.
Where's it got you going?
I have no idea, but we're gonna.
Bye, Zig.
We're gonna.
It's flying him back to Cairo.
So let's see what happens now.
It's gonna turn you around, go back to Cairo, then put you on approach to Abu Dhabi.
So I deleted it, but
You may want to go to the next one in line and activate that leg instead of deleting it.
well, I don't know how to do that.
Flight plan.
No, it's not the same as yours, Moondog. It's not even remotely close.
Fine.
Well, it's just not.
No, I know. Try and offer a solution. Gosh, you're as bad as taking advice as that other Missouri guy that we hang out with.
I don't know, Travis is pretty good about taking advice.
I mean, I wrote a freaking mod. Come on. Really? And when I say I wrote it, I copied and pasted the code from Giants and modified it slightly. So,
Well, did you type in any words at all?
yes, I did.
Then you wrote it.
Okay, thank you. Well, I am a coder I'm a programmer in real life, so that did help some.
You should have been around on the 2-day conversation that, yeah, it was almost 2 days that me and Daffod were having when we were trying to put multi-fruit into the Island 09 map. That was a nightmare.
So,
What did you say?
where are you guys headed?
ILS.
See, it still got me going to. I have 2,000 nautical miles to get to my MA waypoint, so I don't know where or why that's screwed up. But
All right. Well, I'm on a heading of. Just
I'm on
verify.
a 107.
I'm on a heading of 107.
I need to figure out how to get changed over. And I can't see. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because of the graphic issues I got with let's see, heading, course, heading. I'm sorry.
How far out am I?
What were you on, Draco?
107.
Okay, and I need to click over to heading. Alright, I'm making an about face here.
Just wait until he decides to land.
So it's really dark in my cockpit, like, you know, and I have the dome light on and everything, and I wonder, I think it has to do with the graphic issues I've been having since, you know, the
With the
antivirus,
virus.
the antivirus freaked out on the Easy Dock.
Yeah.
Like, my whole dash is black.
Yeah, when your
Yeah, I
antivirus
see that.
decided to
Yeah.
nuke EasyDock, it just started taking other things with it for some reason.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, you should have some kind of dash lights, backlights, you know, so you can see the dash a little bit. But it shouldn't be that dark. But compared to mine and your screen, I mean, you are like flying like a whole lot darker out next, you know, sky view than mine is.
Well, it's completely dark
So
right
is
now
Triton.
for me.
I wonder if something didn't happen with Rex with the Rex 4 program too. If even outside is dark.
No, looking at mine, it looks dark too, so it's just, okay. It's the fact that on the 40-inch screen, it looks a lot brighter than what it is on the stream. Okay.
Well, if you look, there's no moon either. It's the new moon.
Yeah. That's what we should do, just, if you guys are interested, fly Monday during the eclipse.
I don't think that this would
I don't think
Create it.
Yep. On second thought, I think I'll just head to South Carolina so I can watch it.
I'm just looking forward to being over and done with, so I don't have to hear about it anymore.
They're expecting. My neighbor's brother is a county sheriff's deputy, and they're expecting 500,000 extra people in the county.
Because you're close enough
Oh,
to.
yeah, it's
we're-
a crazy thing, yeah.
Because we're right in the center line of the maximum totality length
I
or
think it's
whatever.
supposed to be 96% total view of the eclipse itself,
Yeah.
I think, from
Well,
Missouri.
Isn't it also supposed to be a little cloudy down there too?
No, I thought they said on the news tonight that it was supposed to be pretty clear. So they called off school and stuff because they're expecting too many. What they said is because they're expecting too many people in town.
Really.
Or in other words, they're expecting too many kids to call off school anyways.
Well, we were calling off school already anyways, but they said it was because of all the extra traffic and stuff that's
traffic.
going to be going on.
It was safety concern and such like that. I could actually see that. You get an influx of people coming in to see something. You're going to have an influx of people coming in to not be as nice to the rest of the people,
Yeah.
as in, say, pickpockets, thieves, and other degenerates, Unabombers.
Welcome to the 1950s, people.
Well, weather right now is, for at least for Conway, is showing partly cloudy, 20% chance of rain on Monday. So. But that'll probably change 5 times between now and Monday.
Yeah, and Monday's only half a day away.
Yeah.
So I saw on Facebook too, Travis, on your picture, do you have a boy in Scouts?
I did. Yeah,
You did?
he's aged out.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, unfortunately, he's a life for life.
Was that Order of the Arrow?
It was. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
My
He had,
my boy's
I was-
just he's a Weeblo 1 this year.
Yep.
So
that's cool.
hey Xavier, welcome to the stream.
We had a lot of fun
Hello.
for many years.
Yeah. I somehow got talked into being the Cub Master of our pack, and last year we had 100 we had 110 boys.
Yeah, that's huge. Gosh, our pack, our Cub pack, we had about 40 in our Cub when I was Cub Master, and then we moved when we crossed over to the Boy Scouts. Our troop was really small, so we wound up having we wound up having 6 boys in our troop, and 4 of them are Eagles.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, so we pushed really hard and everything. Just life happened and everything with
Sure.
my son, and just didn't quite get there. So he got his project done, but stuff happened, and
Yep.
you know, it's bad choices on his part. But you know, those are learning experiences. So hopefully he'll think back on that and regret it, and be able to pass that along to his kids whenever he has kids. Don't do this because this is what happens. So, but
I'm catching up with you,
sad,
Modok.
so.
Yeah.
I was Scoutmaster and everything, so we were all together, geez, all the way through Cub Scouts into Boy Scouts. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, our kids pretty much just grew up together, the ones that we had. So it was pretty cool. Lifelong friendships there. So
Yeah. Hi, R. Souter. Welcome to the stream. I saw you up there. That is what she said.
yeah.
Get it in the right spot. I figured out how to activate the next waypoint now. I just figured that out, so I should
Okay.
be.
Should be good from there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to pick up my. I'm just mostly curious if it's going to pick up my. Oh, my top of descent is still on there. Okay, that's awesome. We'll see if I can. I better start reading my notes here to figure out how to make that work when I get there. When are we going to fly an easy plane again?
Let's see. Actually, we were thinking the C-47 should do over to Pakistan in a couple hours.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's going to be longer than a couple hours.
Oh, wait a minute. If we have to fly these for it to be a couple hour flight.
No,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I was halfway kidding.
Pakistan to India would be a couple hours in the C-47.
Yeah.
You know, the more I fly this one, the better I will get at it. So
Yeah.
the biggest problem now is I can't see inside the cockpit. I mean, it's just it's crazy. It's got to be the graphics thing.
I think I have to agree with you because
It's never been like this at night before. So, how far out from like MA are you guys?
I am
104.
Oh boy.
I am like 118.
Ooh, I have flashing lights down there. It's an island with an airport, just in case you need.
Kind of feel like something's not right here.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure that it's. I agree with him.
No, I don't know.
I mean, what could go wrong?
Well,
You do have like your.
I kind of feel like I'm stuck, like I'm not moving. We'll keep an eye on it. It says 100. Okay, well it says 100. It says I'm getting closer, but all right. Draco's making me land in full-on darkness like it isn't hard enough in the daylight.
I wanted to start early in the morning.
It'll be all right. I've crashed before. It ain't nothing new.
You accepted the.
I'm telling you,
the
as long as you
suggestion.
can walk away from it, it's a good landing.
Well, this one might not be, so we'll see.
Zig
I'm
has
the
no
one that
confidence.
suggested a little later in the afternoon.
It was your fault, Moondog? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, okay, we'll go with it that way.
That
but,
is
you know,
recorded and everything.
Let's see, when VNav appears, select VNav on the console. Okay. Before I do that, I have to pick I have to set the altitude and arm Alt select. Power to flight idle.
Yeah, I'm just passing that small island with the airport, with the airstrip on it now.
No smoking. Seatbelts on, please. Coffee maker's going off.
Now, if this was a C-47, Nancy be doing keg stands in the back right about now.
Kick stands. We did those on my bachelor party.
I'll be right back.
Well, I didn't, but
Nancy's the one that keeps coming up saying how she had a great time with Ernie.
Yeah, I know. She likes Ernie.
Okay, so we're going to institute a new monkey to the Let's Play What's Moondog Eating. So as we go here, let's see.
Ooh, it's in a package. It has packaging.
It's not chips though.
No.
Is there a prize for this? Because I'm not playing unless there's a prize.
Oh yeah, 10,000 Moondog credits.
Wow.
And you
Yeah.
take those and $3.50, you can go get a Happy Meal at McDonald's.
So yes, it does have a wrapper.
It's not Starburst because it doesn't sound like a Starburst bag.
No, not Starburst.
It's a candy bar.
No.
You had to think about that one. Okay. What's a wrapper? Doesn't sound like a crinkly bag of chips.
No. All right, time for guesses. If you were with the stream earlier, you may have even gotten a good clue from when I asked the wife to pick me up something.
Oh, are you eating the fortune cookie?
No fortune cookie. You're out.
Oh, damn it.
Wait, I missed that part of the stream, apparently. And I've been here for the whole thing.
It was pre-stream.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't? Oh, okay. Well,
No.
I guess I missed it. I thought you had...
Yes, I had Chinese. But
Okay,
she ran out to go get something, and I had mentioned it.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I missed that part too.
Well, we'll see how.
So I'm
No one
hearing
had-
that I need to go back, rewind the stream, and figure out. Okay, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So Chinese, but she went and got something after that.
And it's making my fingers sticky.
Hey, now, let's try and keep this at least PG.
Yeah, right?
It,
Well, it is past midnight, so Central, so...
This ain't Cinemax.
last clue. It's melting.
Oh, is it
Ice
an
cream bar?
ice cream sandwich?
There's the ice cream sandwich.
I don't remember you saying anything about those, but I remember that you like those.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about an ice cream sandwich.
I missed it.
Nope, she said that she needed some sugar and she wanted to go get ice cream bars. I said, yeah, that would be fine, or some strawberry ice cream.
Is it possible you had your mic muted at that time?
When it comes to mic muting, anything's possible.
Yeah, it's. I could have muted the mic and not turned it back on for the whole stream. That's even possible.
Alright, so I have got about 90 miles till the airport. So I'm going to go take an environmental break before we land.
To be honest, I could actually still have the whole stream muted. Has anyone checked lately or mentioned it? No. A good portion of my farm sim video last weekend was everyone else was muted and someone was going, "Who are you talking to?"
BP comes on and said, "Your mic's muted, Moondog."
Yeah. Am I talking? We just got done playing Moondog Eats, and no one guessed it. So they didn't remember that I had sent you to.
No, anything else.
You don't want to know anything else?
No.
No?
Just really down for news.
Okay. So I don't think my wife's talking to me now for a while.
Is that a bad thing, or?
Well, actually, with all of our friends and stuff that we hang out with and such like that, we don't have a bad relationship at all. We get along really well. I mean, for the first 5 years, you couldn't even count on one hand the number of arguments we ever had.
Yeah.
Now it takes two hands, but that's about it. So it's taken 3 marriages. This is the 3rd marriage to find the right one.
Yeah.
Heck, at one point, the first marriage, I don't think you can count a day on your hand how many days it was since the last fight. So.
Days since last incident, 0.
Yeah. You've watched Incredible Hulk then once or twice, haven't you?
Yeah, you know.
Our Souter in my chat says, "I wish I could get my wife not to talk to me."
The things you say when you know they're not watching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're saving your flight there. Good. That's a smart call.
Yeah. Well, I hadn't done that just in case, with the weirdness I got going on here with my route and stuff. But
yeah.
You know, I can't talk bad about my wife because you know it is my wedding anniversary today, and
you're flying.
And I'm
brave
flying.
Man.
Yeah.
That's because she knows that she's going to get him putting in the insulation's all in. So.
Yeah, that's because I spent 6 hours working on the basement today. So.
Oh.
That's a little deal we got worked out. I gotta do my basement time
before you get to play.
But to get my play time, yeah.
You know, nothing wrong with that.
Tornado Alley just subbed to Draco. Thanks, Tornado Alley. don't forget about Mr. Moondog.
Or forget him. It's okay too. I mean,
my lips are sealed. I won't tell her you said that. I hope she's not watching the stream. Yeah, Mr. Moondog 88.
Now, if it doesn't pop up, it's probably because you have your settings set to private.
What?
For it, because me and Moondog have the notifications. If the notification doesn't come up, it's because he has his
sub set to private.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Which is fair. We're not going to ask him to turn it off, but if you want the little zombie running across for Draco or whatever he has, then you want to make sure that you
do you have a zombie running across?
Actually, I have a guy firing rockets.
Oh, well, it's same
Okay.
game. killing your buddies with the rocket launcher.
That was Moondog.
Oh, whatever.
He shot you in the face with a rocket.
Yeah, he did. You just blew up everything
Well,
around us.
Yeah.
But did
It
you
wasn't
not?
on purpose.
Probably. Pretty sure I've died because of both of you.
Alright, well, you know what?
Hell, Moondog's died because of a cactus. So.
Hey, we're not talking about that.
Well, yeah, we are.
I don't know how many times in 7 Days to Die he'll be running through a desert, not a zombie around, then Moondog died, and you hear, damn, cactus!
That's it exactly. Number one killer of Moondogs, cactuses.
Number 2 is not being able to jump and landing face first on spikes.
Yeah, that's the other one. Alright, so I haven't been dropping fast enough, so now I've put it in a bit of a steeper drop.
Man, I'm
And everybody I'm back is throwing up.
No, not
Yeah.
that much of a drop, you know.
Oxygen masks have been deployed.
It's not that bad.
And right next to the barf bags in Moondog's plane, they put Bibles.
Yeah.
I'm only dropping at 1200. That's it.
The word dropping in an airplane just does not sound appealing to me.
That's why they use the term descending.
That's right.
Okay. I am descending.
Okay.
Does that sound better?
I can
Yep.
hear Moondog now getting on the PA. We're going to be dropping out of the sky at 1,200 feet per minute.
Runway 13. So we'll pull up this one and we'll go to flight plan. So we've got that. Then we'll go to procedure, selected approach. It says 13, left or right. Which one did you go with?
I took left, but
Then I'll be different. I'll take right. And I'll go with. Did you do silver?
did I do what?
Did you do for your vectors in? Did you do vectors or sober or?
I don't know what I did.
Sober.
Let's just go sober.
Well, thanks for the sub, Souter. Appreciate it. Don't forget about
Hello.
Mr. Moondog and Draco.
And actually, where we're at, new procedure.
And my internet dropped to red again all of a sudden. So sorry if it's getting a bit stuttery out there, peeps.
Peeps.
Oh, where am I? Okay. Oh, I'm coming up on my top of descent here. I gotta. What do I gotta do when I hit that? I don't remember what I put in for my altitude. $2,500. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna be right.
They're telling me to fly straight in at runway 13.
Yeah, sober, not today. Me neither, Solder. But that is the next waypoint.
All right.
VNAV, here's like a VNAV on. Alt select, so I need to hit Alt select. Okay, and then when
start making approaches and turns and stuff, we stop paying attention to chat. It's
Yeah.
not because we don't care. It's like, all right, you want us to fly here, and then we want to land, and then we want to do stuff like land without crashing and
vertical alert, so I need to hit VNAV. Come on. Pick it up, come on. No, why is it not going?
The airport comes up on you really quick.
Oh, it didn't pick it up. Why?
yeah, I've got a traffic on a plane coming out.
Come
Oh,
on.
there it is.
Get it. Damn it.
Would you have ILS at?
130 is their what they gave me.
No, I meant nav signal for ILS.
I don't have any. Or are you talking to Zig?
Zig has, I think he said it. Oh, you know what? I've got this thing on my plane that'll tell me. Maybe if I just looked at it. ILS 13, 109, 150. Alright, so I actually already have it.
I think I may have picked up the. I think I'm on the VNAV. Heck yeah, buddy.
Would you have your
Alright.
yours at?
Coming in.
Hey, there's a Zig or Draco down beneath me there, and a Strato tanker.
You're down to drinking the shine? All right. Wow. Woo. happy Saturday night.
Crappy Sunday morning.
I see a Draco beneath me. Why are you guys down there?
Is this not the runway? Or is it over there?
You are going to OMAD. You landing on the wrong runway.
God damn it! Why the hell do they have to have like three airports within 2 miles of each other?
Is he on the wrong airport again?
He hasn't landed yet. He can come back up, and I see you down there too. So you know you're at 17.
I don't need no digital navigation.
Are you at 1700 there, Zig?
1700? No.
No. Okay, because there's a Dash 8 like following.
I'm at 15,000. I'm not anywhere close to you guys.
That damn Dash 8's following me again.
But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm quite literally, I can see you, and then there's a Dash 8 following right behind you.
But I will be right back.
This is why you watch, because you never know when it's going to happen. You ask when what's going to happen? When one of us is going to land at the wrong place. Alright. Now, how do I want to approach this? I probably want to do...
Can't find my water fill point.
It was going to be a sweet-ass landing, too.
Did you veer off or did you land?
Nope, I was able to pull off in time.
That'll be the one that you were lined straight up on the runway.
I was lined up perfectly. I was just getting ready to touch down.
We're going to Abu Dhabi, Tornado.
Some of us are going to Abu Dhabi.
Oh, Draco was going to. Was he going to Dubai?
He was going to one of the private islands that you know.
I was going to the airport 3 feet down the street from the main airport. Because apparently one airport's not enough.
All right, let's do this. Let's pull it up. I can. He was going to OMAD. Yeah, Albiton Executive. So that would be for all the sheiks and high-end businessmen, and they have a nice runway there. It is also 13 and 31. ILS is 110.7, just in case you wanted to land there.
So see, I was following my heading. They told me 31. I saw a runway. It was right on my heading. I was like, this couldn't have been better.
Right. I could see where that was not an issue. I mean, I don't fault that at all. I mean, if with what you were flying, that's where you should have been going.
Same thing happened in Rome. The runways lined up perfectly with the other airport.
Slip this thing around.
Ooh, I got a King Air in my windshield.
Well, is it a King Air 200B or is it a King Air 300 from 350?
350.
Yep, that's not me.
Oh, okay.
Unless that's what you have me to look like.
I don't know. I didn't want to hear you. Dang it. What are we, where are we going? OMAA.
OMAA.
Abu Dhabi Tower, Bombardier.
Sure hope it puts me on 13.
8 miles northwest with Yankee to land. Bombardier India Golf, Abu Dhabi Tower. Swing straight in, runway 13.
Alright.
Altimeter 29 or 84. Fly straight in, runway 13. Bombardier Zulu India Golf.
Straight in on 13. Got it. Roger, roger. Roger.
Surely you don't mean Roger.
Don't call
No,
me
he
Shirley.
was Roger.
I don't remember how to change my altimeter on this plane. How do I do that?
Bit late to be trying to figure that out, isn't it?
Only possibly.
Only possible.
I don't.
This coming from a guy who has no clue what the heck he's even looking at.
Where?
Well, but you're talking to the guy who's flying who may not know what he's talking about.
Well, okay.
And I'm not talking Zig, I mean myself included.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I see a Boeing Strato tanker, which is the representation of Draco. He's ahead. We're all going to land literally at the same time on the same runway maybe now.
I can't even see the damn runway anymore.
Well, you should be turning on your heading right now to make sure that you hit it.
Well, I don't see lights or anything.
Should be to your 9 o'clock almost.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that close yet. I got quite a few waypoints to go on my approach. B bud.
I need to.
That's a road there. Come on, frickin' render in already.
I'm lined up on approach. I have a Strato tanker in front of me, 6 miles ahead of me, so we're good. We've got good distance between us, Draco.
It says it's... Howard says that they're at my 12 o'clock at 13 miles. I don't see shit at 12 o'clock at 13 miles. Holy crap, there it is. All of a sudden, it just pops into view. This had better be the right damn airport, because if it's not, this is where I'm landing.
You're ahead of me. You're in the right spot, because I'm headed to the same spot.
Yep, and I'm coming up on the runway at an angle. Way too damn high.
2,500.
There we go. Come on.
Landing gear, flaps 1. Props forward, thrust forward. Off to my left is a -8. Zig, are you at like 2,000?
Yep. I guess
right
I'm
behind Draco?
I don't know.
Okay, because I'm 3 nautical miles behind you. You're off to my left a little bit. Draco's
Yeah,
right in front of me.
I'm way offline.
So we're all going to crash at the same time at the same place.
Well, at least it'd just be one big fire for them to put out instead of 3 smaller ones.
Right.
20, India Golf, cleared to land, runway 13. Cleared to land, runway 13.
I heard it.
Bombardier, Zulu, India Golf.
Thank
Heard what?
you, Cole Gary, for subscribing.
Coming in, nice and slow. Oh, good, clouds.
Yeah, ILS is not picking up the correct height on this yet, so I'm a bit high.
Come on, back in there.
Oh, I totally missed it.
Alright. Flaps are down, gears down.
How did that happen? It says I'm not even there yet.
Perfect.
Oh wait, am I? I think I was looking at the wrong runway. Like Draco was landing in front of it.
Sink rate.
Little right of center, but I made it.
I don't see it yet though.
Well, if that's who I think it is off to my left, you're like past it.
Not according to mine. I'm still coming up on it. Did I pass
Okay.
it? I might have passed it. Now I'm passing it. Damn it.
Alright, I'm going to taxi off this way.
500 already. Puts me a little low. Puts me a lot low. I'm a lot low. I'm coming in crop dusting.
Oh, they want me to go to the gates, but I'm not. I'm just gonna go right over to parking.
Well, I hit the runway right at the start of the runway.
Did it hurt?
Sorry, you guys in chat.
No, it was fairly smooth.
I'm not really ignoring you. I'm just trying to concentrate. I missed the airport there.
Yeah, what do you got going on over here? Won't this be?
Trying to spin
Won't be
back
the
around
first-
here.
Yeah, it won't be the first time a flight crew's landed at the wrong place. No, won't be
Right.
the first time we've not all landed at the same place, but we've caught up. B button. I'm not sure what Tornado Alley is mean with the B button, and then these guys are super cool. Thank you, Tornado. Yeah, exit runway when able. Well, I need to come up to the turnoff, don't I? Oh. I missed one thing while I was landing.
Alright. Parking.
Landing lights.
You guys are down already?
Yeah,
I just shut off my engines.
I crop dusted my way in. Yes, I hear you.
OMAA, there's the airport. But it's not gonna... Dang it.
Parking, please. Okay, you want me to go where?
There it is.
KZW BYC.
There it is on our left-hand side. I can't really tell which way we need to be coming in for our approach.
Alright, hey Moondog, just
Yes.
taxi over by me. I can give you directions if you can.
No, I did the. It's just bigger airports, you know. PZWB CY. Yeah,
Well-
okay.
Well, it wanted to send me over to the gates.
Well, I asked
I'll be
for
right back,
parking.
guys.
Yep.
Okay, Travis.
It didn't even give me an option for parking.
Okay. Well, I was on the runway long enough that it handed me off. And
It's like I see the runway down there now, but I can't figure out where I need to be in relation.
You need to turn to your right.
To my right, it's on my left.
no,
Right.
he's talking to me.
Oh. I just flew past it. God damn it. I think I need to go back out
Probably
this
don't
way.
need it. Oh, you just came over to here. Okay.
Yep.
It's
Like I
some
said-
parking.
Yeah, I did my
Yeah.
I did self parking because they wanted to put me up at the gates, and I didn't want to be over there. They can't tell me what to do. They're not my wife. Even my wife thinks she can tell me what to do, but she can't tell me what to do. Just don't tell her I said that.
Well, when she watches the stream and hears that,
She doesn't even have a YouTube account.
Anonymous.
yeah.
That's how she's spying on you, don't you know? So what's a 180-degree turn from 271?
I don't know.
Hold on.
91.
Yeah, 91.
Right, I'm gonna fly out this way a little bit.
Alright.
Swoop around,
Starts.
see if I can figure something out.
Start some plane shutdown.
Because we're gonna put it on the ground. Maybe not on the runway, but on the ground.
Safely on the ground.
On the ground.
other words, folks, watch this.
Hold my beer. Alright, here we go. We're going to swing it back around. Oh, was I on 271? I don't even know if I was on 271. We'll just line it back up with that line. Right there.
Probably should have done that when I was a little closer to the ground to be more realistic.
What's that?
Turn the decompression, you know, that down so that it was down by the time we landed.
Yeah, well, if you do it if you just do an emergency decompression, you know, everybody's eyeballs will pop out. But
That's not what I was doing.
I'm so far off. What the flippin'? I can't even find it. I can't find my bearings on the runway. Oh, lordy. I see the lights flashing, but since it's nighttime, I can't tell what direction I need to be.
Alright, well, I know I'm a little bit behind you, but I can, if you turn to your left, go out over the water a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then I need to come back into my right, correct?
Yep, you need to make a big swooping turn to your right. You're pretty much taking the same path I took. You want to go out a little further. Otherwise, you're going to turn to. You're not going to get lined up.
I have all the lights off. Oh, I've got that light on. Still has the light on inside. Just light it.
What's your altitude, Sig?
2,000.
Alright, if you start to make a gentle turn now, you should line up on the runway. Or at least close to it.
And that's shut, locked up. Keys inside the plane with the door locked. That way it's safe.
Just put them up above the sun visor. They'll be fine.
Well, that's what I did. I put them above the sun visor, then shut the door and locked it as I left. That's what I normally do.
At least you didn't land your plane so hard that your sun visors fell down.
No, actually it was so gentle because I came in at like altitude here is 87 and I was like at 120 for like half a mile.
You're gonna want to make your turn to the right now, Zig.
I'm a little ahead of it. Oh, I'm a little ahead of it still, Draco. Now I got my trim all out of whack. Should be an adventure.
TSC Rob Laxon. Hello, how are you doing? We're just here watching Zig come in for a landing. You're over on my channel also. Hello, how are you? Or you was on mine and then went to Zig's because I didn't see you on mine.
Did I pass it up? I passed it up. That's alright, we'll come back around. We're gonna get her down there. Don't you worry.
Sink rate.
Looking doing good, Zig.
Not really.
No, you've got it back on the line. You're not doing bad.
Terrain. 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 Pull up.
Hold on tight, folks.
500.
This is better than any roller coaster that you can pay for.
Plus 100.
It just reminded me of that old Roxette song, Joyride.
See where Zig's at right now, I was like 50 feet above the ground.
Minimums. Minimums.
Too low. Flaps. Too low. Flaps.
Oh, come on, baby. Oh, we're down. Oh, that's not good. Oh,
Flaps.
wow.
Gosh, I'm hoping it's better on your stream than what I'm seeing.
Nope. It was rough. We might make it back over to the runway here.
Well, the entire third of your plane disappeared underground for a second, so I'm thinking it's got to be
There's the
FS
runway.
joint.
There's the runway.
Yeah, because what I'm seeing is not quite what he's probably. So I jumped over into his stream to watch it.
I don't know. I drove it in pretty hard.
Well, right now your front landing gear is about a foot under the ground. Your tail is it was sticking up in the air, and now you're sliding sideways. Your landing gear just disappeared, and there's sparks shooting out of your plane.
Oh my gosh. I'm just kind of seeing what
And now
happened.
you're going down the runway backwards.
What? That's not happening.
To me, it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Well, you need to turn into my stream, because that ain't what's happening.
Yeah, you're
No.
literally going down the runway backwards.
I don't know what you guys are smoking, but that ain't what's going on around here.
Literally, you're gonna have to look at the end of my stream because I'm recording it.
You just want me to come watch your stream.
I'm serious.
Well, I'm watching what he's got on his on the other computer, and I'm still watching my representation on mine because I'm following his plane, and they're two different things. Although when the tower, handed off to ground control, that's because he was on the ground. He wasn't really on the runway.
Well,
But-
Moondog, are you still in my stream?
No, I'm on Zig's.
I was like, because it says I have two
Yeah.
people watching, so I thought you were in my second one.
Well, no, I have it up, but I'm not. I wasn't. I've got 3 tabs: mine, yours, and his. So,
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be like...
Maynaro, how you doing?
It's brutal what I'm seeing.
Well, apparently, if
Does
you
it
want to
look like
see
a
some
humpback
action,
whale?
you should go over to Draco or Moondog and see what they saw, because it didn't look that bad in mine. It was rough. There's no doubt, but
Well, right now it looks like a humpback whale, like breaching right now. So
well, I don't see. I'm just taxiing down the runway like.
Well, your plane
This
looks
is-
like a dying It looks like a dying porpoise right now.
or maybe it's a duck trying to dive under the water, trying to get. Yours only. We have no problem with join FS with sync issues or anything until Zig lands.
That's what it is. His plane looks like a duck if you put a life preserver on its ass.
I'm gonna have to go watch your guys stream now.
What? Why the heck aren't you watching it anyways?
Well, because I'm trying to fly. It's hard enough for me to land without trying to watch your guys' stream of me landing.
Okay. All right. You notice he went over there and parked next to the other Dash 8? There's something going on, Draco.
Well, right now all I see is just a stabilizer sticking out of the ground.
Moving over towards the other Dash 8. Yeah, well, he's sneaking up to it.
I can't see nothing, so...
It actually looks like a shark fin now moving through water.
Well, on mine, because I was following it, now it's jumped over to your plane. He's not even...
Yeah, it jumped over to your plane.
Yeah.
Good grief.
But I can still see his tag popping up every so often. It's just kind of flashing off in the distance.
Yeah.
Well,
This is the only time that it does that. The rest of the flight and everything, it's fine. So it's just something about when that Dash 8 lands.
And I can hear his engine is just going meh, meh, meh. Hey, Tornado Alley, how you doing?
Whew.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, he's been over here. He came over to see the excitement of me crashing on your stream. You said sparks. He's like, I got to go over there and see that shit because it ain't happening over here.
At one point, there were sparks. Your nose gear disappeared, and then you were going down the runway backwards.
It was not nearly that bad in real life. I don't know what you guys saw, but clearly, if you watched my stream, it was just a little rough. It was a little scary. I probably shouldn't be night rated yet in this plane.
That's all right. We're going to bump you back to having to fly the Duke. That's it.
Having to fly what? The Duke?
The Duke, yeah. Well, we're down. Should we wait for him to shut down engines, or have they exploded already?
I shut them down. They're down.
All right. Well, why don't you guys do it? I don't want to be the one saying goodbye all the time.
Nope, you go ahead.
You go ahead? All right. I want to thank everyone for stopping by and hanging out in both streams. All three streams. We appreciate you guys stopping in, hanging out, commenting, tormenting in the nice way. We went over where we're going to be flying out of here. If you guys have flight sim and want to join us, leave a comment, get a hold of us, and you can join us.
My Discord channel is in the description if you guys want to.
Okay.
And it doesn't even have to be FSX. If you guys have, I believe it's Prepare 3D or X-Plane. Join FS will
connect
take care of all. Yeah, they'll connect all of those.
So, all three platforms you can hang out, fly with us. We are normally on at 10 o'clock on Saturdays and 10 o'clock on Tuesdays.
Good night, Tornado.
9
Thank
o'clock.
you very much.
9 o'clock Central Time. So check out Zig, Draco, myself on YouTube and Twitch for myself. Also check out Bipolar Prophet, Cavaleroy, Stubby, Kev the Blue Bear. Who else? Am I forgetting someone else important? Farmer Dad. And once we get Travis with some videos up there, maybe him. Check out the farming tomorrow. Check out the farming tomorrow with the Farming Olympics.
Farm Sim Olympics.
Yep. And everyone else, we'll catch you with the next time we fly on Tuesday night.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Subscribe gets you notification of when we jump on. So, have a nice night. Anyone else want to say goodbye?
Nope. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys.